Hello, Legionnaires. It's Friday, so that means it's time for the Fourth World. Really looking forward to this one. This is the second last of the second last of all of the Jack Kirby Fourth World streams, so it's going to be pretty good. We have a poll up. Which one was your favorite so far? And then next week's going to be the Hunger Dogs, and that'll be it. So it's been fun going through these. We've got 4 to cover today, so we're not going to spend too much time. I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, beardedshirts.com. The link is in the description. The site was down the other day, but they are back up. So Eddie wanted me to let everybody know that they are back up. I believe there's a sale on right now. So get in on there. And I'm wearing my Legion shirt, of course. And I wanted to give a quick shout out as well to the channel members, the Legionnaires. So we've got Dan, of course, who signed up right away. Thank you, Dan. Sean and Clobby, who, of course, are on the streams with me tonight. Steven, who you've seen a few times he does the wrestling show with me. Brennan, who's been on a couple of times as well. And Joe Dog, who was just, I think, gifted a membership just last week or the week before. So thank you to the members. And I am going to do the first draw for a Bearded Shirts shirt. You can go on the website, pick the one you want. So if you're a Legionnaire, one Legionnaire every month will win a shirt. You'd let me know which one you want. We ship it to you. That's it. Easy as that. Okay, we do have 4 comics to get through, and I know Aquaman's out. I did a review on it. Sean did a review. We all kind of talked about it. Maybe I'll do an Aquaman thing later on. But we're going to go a little bit quicker because there's 4 comics and one of them's a little bit longer. So we're going to kind of just get right to it. So let's bring in Sean. Sorry, I don't know why I clicked it. It's like it delayed. It delayed. I don't know how that was a weird. Oh, you know what? I think when I clicked your camera and then I clicked the background, it didn't like that.
No, okay.
You hadn't registered yet, so it's like the background came on and you didn't get registered.
Yeah.
So what's more important, the background or having Sean on? I don't know. Well, we'll let the chat decide.
Cool, so, yeah.
The background, it is curvy, so
yeah.
All right, let's bring in Mr. Fancy Pants himself.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah, my pants are fancy. What about it? You want to see how fancy they are? I didn't think you did.
Yes. Well, yeah. We do value pants or whatever. Unlike the 15th co-doctor who doesn't like pants.
True. True. I wish I had pants not like that.
Let's say FK, you were here. We've been FK and I've been messaging back and forth. He's really into the super dickery stuff, which I
showed him the other night.
Is this your first time, FK?
No. I had to have somebody find the site that was archived somewhere because it's such an old site. I remember it. I used to love it and look at it all the time, and I was having trouble finding it. And it's still it's very antiquated site, but it's still it was on some kind of archive thingy or whatever. I don't forget how Steven found it, but my good buddy Steven Killel found it. And I showed some people. Apparently some of those people had never seen it, but
I was there from day one for that site.
My favorite is like Lois, Lana. I would never go out with you. I would never go out with someone who's such an idiot they don't know that Clark Kent is Superman.
Yeah. And then,
the guy's commentary was kind of fun times too. Sometimes he would pretty very similar. So, wow, what a dick. And the other one, my favorite covers probably went on The World's Finest, where Superman and Batman are holding machine guns and forcing Robin and Jimmy Olsen to dig their own graves.
I like where Jimmy there's one where Jimmy Olsen gives him a present, like a birthday present or Christmas present, and he's burning it. And he's like,
hey, they put that one on that cartoon,
Oh,
Batman Brave and the Bold episode, Battle of the Superheroes. They covered Super Dickery on that, and that was on there.
My God, it's hilarious. And could not be. Oh, sorry, Brian Hepburn. Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, Brian.
Thank you.
Could not
be reached. Who I was just talking to could not be reached a minute ago about my book cover coming out. So thank you for that, man. That's great. And okay. So there is like somewhat a lot to go through, and I started Hunger Dogs, which is pretty long and has awesome art, though, man. I am somewhat lost though. I'm about 10 or 12 pages into Hunger Dogs. I'm like, I feel like I've missed a lot. Like, I don't know what's going on. Everyone's back.
So every time they try to bring someone back, like, yeah, that guy died in this. Okay, yeah.
I was like,
oh yeah. You know why? Because we're so used to them being perennials in DC Comics.
Right.
Yes. That like Kirby killed them all off. You know, like one by one.
Yeah, they're all so then they're all coming back or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me remove the overlay.
Coming back for the toy line, that's why.
bring those guys back, man. Got to get that toy line going here.
Well, that was the same year, I think. It was 84 or something, right? So,
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. I just got I posted a picture. I just got an Adam West Batman and Dick Grayson or Burt Ward Robin figures, which they're older. They were out before, but I got them because they're on sale on Amazon. And then the New Adventures of Batman, that's the cartoon with Burt Ward and Adam West doing the voices with Batmite or whatever.
Yes, from the late 70s.
So they're bringing
Filmation.
They're bringing Filmation. They're bringing them all out. So it's Gordon, Batman, Robin, and Robin has the wrong. Didn't that always irk you as a kid?
Yeah,
I remember it's not the wrong colors that you just can't. I can't stop staring at it. I'm like,
that's wrong. That happened a lot. The old first, the ones from the 60s did,
it happened a lot in the Super Friends.
But Batmite was in that one you're talking about, the Adam West.
That's the one.
Was on that a lot, yeah.
But in that one, it was always like that. It wasn't like it's like it was a mistake. Like it. I mean, it's a mistake because it's wrong, but it wasn't a mistake. Like they always had it that color.
It's part of the model pack.
It's part of the model. Yeah. And Riddler was never in the cartoon, but they're putting Riddler in the toy line, and he's gonna be pink. Remember in the intro for half a second, you see Riddler and he's pink or something, and you're like, why is he like pink? Yeah. They're bringing that out as a toy. I'm like, should I pre-order this?
I feel like that's
McFarlane, yeah. He's doing all his fan stuff now.
It's so random. So I pre-ordered Batman Robin because you got to order those. But I might get Commissioner Gordon, who comes with Batmite. Batgirl looks pretty good, and they did Joker and the Pink Riddler. So I might just get them.
Commissioner Gordon comes with Batmite. Well, if you're thinking we put Batmite with Batgirl, since he was always in love with her. Remember, it was always
but Commissioner Gordon looks really cheap. Like he's just a guy in a suit, so he doesn't look like a cool figure. So they put something.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
they looked on model, so
yeah, I've been with that site since like the friggin' dawn of time, man.
So I'm glad somebody found it because I thought it was gone.
That's a 2000s site.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many good ones on there.
90s maybe, but maybe.
Maybe it was 90s. I don't know.
Somewhere, but it was old because it was on one of those old archive things, and it's still antiquated, man. It's
wow. Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Wonder Twin Powers.
All right, let's do it, Mr. So it's Mr. Miracle 16, 17, 18, and then that New Gods reprint, whatever. It's like number 6 or something.
Tail end of 6,
Yeah. So,
hang on.
All right, Bobby, what do we got for Mr. Miracle?
Number 16.
Mm-hmm.
Well, number 16. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I need to be faster on the uptake. Yeah. All right. Master Media Co. Volume Only, number 16, November 1973. Cover artist Jack King Kirby, as is also the writer, the penciler, and the editor Jack King Kirby. And inks and letters by Mike Royer.
Okay. Mr. Miracle, Shiloh Norman.
Mr. Shiloh, let's just name this comic now.
Yep. And we've got Professor Egg. And we got some insect guys in this one, so it's it starts off pretty good with this insect guy. So he keeps seeing
Shiloh,
yeah. Shiloh LaBeouf keeps seeing. Remember when he was the worst thing about Indiana Jones? He's now.
I miss him. Yeah,
I miss him big time. I rewatched. I was like, I kind of like this guy. I don't know. It's like, what happened?
I was never his biggest detractor. I just thought just as a person, he was a dummy. But yeah,
right. Well, he seems to have turned his life around recently, though.
Good.
Yeah, I saw him on one of these things, and it's like he's completely turned his life around. Like,
cool.
I don't know.
He got a dose of the real world or something. There you go.
Yeah.
Barda put that prop down. We just bought it.
We just got this truck. What the heck? And she's like, well, I'm checking underneath, see what's going on here. So Shiloh keeps seeing these random appearances, right, of this
guy.
Bug or whatever.
Bug thingy.
So he's practicing breaking out of stuff. So here, so they're good. They're setting up Shiloh as the protege.
Yes.
So there you go. Breaks free. I did it. And this guy, and Ted's like, well, that's great. Good for you. And then, Mr. Miracle's doing his Legion of Superheroes impression, pointing.
Yeah.
Haven't pointed in a while, so there's that. Oberon's got to clean all this up. That's a bum rap.
I know.
Go clean that shit up.
He's the housekeeper or whatever. So
yeah, that's true. Well, still, there it is. That insect thing I was talking about. Don't you see it? And he's he's got to go fight it. Oh, Shiloh, you're just too silly. It's like no, it was here. It's like it fades out. Super trouble. All right. Well, it is called Shiloh Norman, actually. That is what the
Shiloh Norman, yeah.
Shiloh Norman, super trouble. Relax, young fella. If the creature pops up again, I'll swat him with my broom. Barda's very there's nothing we can't handle. It's like, okay. So this whap, Barda, open, look out. What? Whoa, hang on. What? I don't know. It's like he fell through the luggage here or something. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, they're all gone. What the hell happened here? So these I don't know what you call them,
tentacles,
vines, or whips,
he said
things.
Or whatever.
He goes to try to grab them, and boom, they just get whisked away. And he's like, what is we got to figure out what's going on here. So then he uses his little, radar thingy to see where they're going. But then, boom, look behind us. It's like instant enlargement. It looks like some giant human-like insect.
Yeah, so they figure out that they shrunk rapidly and are there still. And this thing appears and disappears by just going to our size and then shrinking back down.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and then Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
This is more of that shrinking and growing stuff that he kind of played with in other issues.
Yep.
Yeah,
where they went to that shrink city that was New Gods
and all that, and
the planet that watches Bela Lugosi movies and stuff.
Watches Universal movies,
like that.
Sky all the time, yeah. That's awesome. I want to live on that planet.
That would be a cool planet. What if our world was in black and white? That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah,
if everything was just in grayscale.
Well, I think it was before the 50s.
It was
40s, yeah.
Yeah, it was in black and white.
I used to believe that when I was a kid, that because of the black and white TV shows and movies. On my black and white, my little bitty tiny black and white TV that I had in my room.
Yeah, I had two TVs in my room side by side, so I could play video games and watch TV at the same time.
They didn't have video. Well, that was when they didn't have video games; they didn't exist. So
yeah, what an asswipe I am. And I had two VCRs hooked up to each other. So I would rent movies, record them to watch later, and then watch. So I'd be watching the movie, recording it while I'm watching it, so I can make a copy of it, and playing video games at the same time. It's like,
who can blame you?
Attention span problems. Yet I could sit through everything just fine. So anyway, so battle. It's Jack Kirby, so there's got to have to be some kind of fight.
We need some fighting.
He waited till page 8, guys. Come on.
Yeah, he did. He restrained himself a little bit there.
Yeah, he restrained himself, and then boom, right into a fight. Got a good battle going on. He throws him. So Shiloh's pretty tough. I guess he's from the streets, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's Jackson from American Ninja. It's like, I know you didn't pick him up on the streets. I'm from the streets. Where he's talking about, so anyways, it's like pow, biff, bam.
Yeah, could not that George Reeves thing in the Flash irked me, and J-Man knew I was gonna complain about it, because
I did know you were gonna complain.
It was black and white for 2 seasons, And the rest of the seasons were color, dude. So anyway,
I know, but there's people in the audience who
don't know that,
who would be like, and I have seen now though many YouTube videos talking about that particular series and still saying, "Oh, remember the old George Reeves black and white?" And I'm like,
even though it was mostly color,
it was mostly color.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You're right. 2 seasons.
I think like it's not even like I think Avengers. The first season 1 and 2 were black and white. I think season 3 was black and white.
I think so. You're right.
I think 4 was black
still.
I think 4 was still black and white, right? And then 5 was color.
Because Diana Rigg had a black and white season.
Right. So she had a black. Then it went. She
had a couple of color seasons.
Then you had a couple of colors. Yeah.
Tara King came along.
Tara King was color, and then so we had one Emma. Yeah, one Emma, one Tara in color, and then it was New Avengers after that.
Maybe 1 or 2 Emmas in color, if I remember right.
There's only one Emma in color.
Seasons?
No, well, it's weird the way it's one of these British things where they separate the seasons oddly. So I would say no. Like according to she's only in season 4 and 5, but 5 has a weird split. Like
she had a lot of color for sure. I've got the mega set that has them black and white in color.
Maybe was season 6? Okay, I've got every Emma Peel thing and hold on. Oh no, maybe she was in 2 color seasons. Yeah, you're right. Maybe she was.
So, but I could be wrong. You know my memory. I don't trust it.
TV. We'll continue on. Yes, Skeptic. I did see it. I saw Aquaman. I posted my review. It is on the channel, so you can check it out.
He said, if you go see it, you will be cursed into the everlasting flames of damnation. Or you might
Picasso, how's it going?
Unless the popcorn's good.
Yeah. Oh, the popcorn was awesome.
No. Oh God, my popcorn was great, man.
Yeah, it was
she really layered it well. And at the
I saw her do it.
Yeah, and at the bottom there's a lake of butter, and all the popcorns that were there soaked it all up. They're like dumplings. They're like, oh, so good.
Wait, you guys don't have like those little little butter things by the fountains where you get to put your
so that's margarine. If you want butter, you have to ask for it at the and they charge you extra.
What? I
never heard of it. And you have to ask them for layered if you want it throughout your.
Wow, that's pretty complicated. I never knew they did all that.
Yeah, you can't just buy popcorn
thing. I think. Yeah,
it's a whole jing. And Steven usually pays for my food because I buy his movie ticket, so that's how we divvy up the money. And then he has yet to have his card ready. Like he has like an app that he has movie points on, and he collected so many movie points from people giving him, gift cards and stuff. And then he never has it ready. He's like, "Oh, I can't log in." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So then he ends up paying with cash anyways. And I'm like, "This isn't a first time occurrence. Like why don't you log in and have your thing ready before we stand to order food?" I get pissed off when people don't have shit ready. Like
I saw that drama. I didn't know what it was, but
it was no drama. You can open the app, so then you have to
because
pay.
The thing is, you ordered before me. I ordered way after, and I got mine before you. And I'm like, "What happened?" And you're like, "Oh, well, Steve's like, anyway."
Yeah. Steve. Yeah, Emma and John only had 2 seasons, so one was in black and white, one was in color. Then it was, but she ended, and Tara King came in the next episode, so that's why it's weird. It's like wasn't. Like it didn't end properly. She kind of like did a couple of episodes into the next season, I think, and then Tara King takes over. All right, so Shiloh's going after this guy, and whoa, look at this! Look at this!
There's a new
they're all shrunken.
The Adventures of Shiloh Miracle.
Insecto Sapiens.
Insecto Sapiens.
Yeah, I'm making new guys or whatever.
So he's like webbing this guy up, and then he rips his clothes off. He's a flasher.
Yeah. So you set him on fire, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on fire. And then look at this weapon. It shoots out friggin' like
weird.
Like
it's all these toys, like basically.
Toyetic.
It's toyetic.
Ducks, whoosh, smashes, blam. There's Egghead. Or Professor Egg.
Yeah.
So it's not Egghead.
No.
He's like, I make Insecto Sapiens, and now you're gonna be my prisoner. I'm gonna grow you until you're like stuck like in this small crevice here. So
that's a very interesting way to die.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna grow you to death, but you're trapped in this
weird
thing.
Jack, weird.
So he's growing. Now he's like a big, huge guy. You're my prisoner. Well, all he has to do is sneeze. Or what if he just goes?
Yeah.
And, like
or
blow
just
the guy
like
away.
reach out and crush that guy or whatever.
Yeah.
But then he's stuck there forever, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, then he's stuck. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this theater watching this crappy movie. Let me out. This is my insect friend. Me and him play chess together and whatever. And I always win. And he's like, no, I win sometimes. No, you never win. So Atu, his name is Atu.
Atu.
Klaatu, Atu, Baratu.
Yeah.
Niktu. But he's a Jack Kirby bug guy, so he looks awesome. I like bug creatures anyways.
Yeah.
Bug creatures.
I liked Forlom. I always thought he was cool. I liked Zuckus. I really like those guys. I like bug guys. Sean and I play bug characters when we play Dark Sun. So I like bug characters. All right, so then you got another weird that other guy that we saw earlier, Nightmare. All right, so they've got him hooked up.
They're gonna make a new guy out of his DNA.
Yeah.
Thing.
So he's their second. Where it doesn't really show it, but anyways, he's like they're draining. Oh yeah, there you go. So now they're shooting him with like some sort of like what the hell? What are they doing there? Is that them sucking the thing out, or that's them mutating?
No,
him,
they're taking his essence somehow or something like that, and then they're gonna. I shall link his molecules to those. So he's gonna link Shiloh's molecules to the larva, and then out of the larva will come a new guy that looks mutated like Shiloh.
Yeah, so it's like a Shiloh mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. Like,
Shiloh mutant escape artist.
Yeah.
No. It's like, well, okay. Well, he's really taking this hard. He's really taking. They're like, what the hell happened here? Yes, Big Barda's like, it's me, Big Barda, your friendly instructor. It's like, okay. He's like, what the goddamn, what in tarnation was that? Listen, buddy, next time you pass out, you better clean the floor while you're down there. And it's like,
and then this guy, X or whatever, what's his name?
Professor, X.
Professor X.
Yeah, what the hell, Jack? Come on, Jack.
This is a nightmare. This guy looks like Alien Autopsy.
Yeah.
And Shallow's like, okay, what the hell? And then Murder Lodge.
Then he's like, I can make. He says something. Oh yeah, don't look so impressed, Shallow. All I really do is make people see things that aren't there.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you don't know if it's a dream or it's a thing this guy did or what. Like he never appears again. So
I think it's just a dream.
Yeah.
The end. Coming up next, Agatha Christie's Murder Lodge. That's like a. That's what I thought. They go to a lodge and there's like a murder. I'm like, oh my god, this is like Agatha Christie. There's a great little series of movies where Agatha Christie is the investigator. They've done 3 of them. My wife and I have really enjoyed them.
New one or something?
They're brand new. Yeah, like there's one in 2022, one in 2020, and so it's like it's Agatha Christie, like an
younger
actor playing
version?
Agatha Christie.
Younger or older?
Well, the second or third movie she meets her husband. So I don't know. They do it. It's just different ages, so it's different. Cool. It's a different actress playing her. Remember, like in Doctor Who, the one with the bee and all. And so
the lion and the wasp
or whatever. Yeah, so it's like that. So it's like there's someone playing Agatha Christie, but she's also actually like solving murders and stuff too. So that's kind of neat.
Very cool.
Zat. Yeah, Gulliver Travels, Micronauts. Oh my God, you're right. There's so many of these. It's like all this stuff.
Yeah.
You've got it all in one comic. That's Mr. Miracle. All right, number 17.
Right, we got it all on UHF. Here we go.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Miracle, volume only, number 17, January 1974. Cover art, interior art, writing, creating, editing, and just about everything that can be happening. Jack King Kirby, and of course, inks and letters by Mr. Mike Royer.
Mr. Miracle, Big Barda, and Shiloh Norman in Chapter 1 of the Murder Lodge.
I must say that the last issue was just sort of there for me.
Yeah.
This one, I early in, I thought I was going to think it was really, really stupid. It was kind of like, oh my god, what are they doing? And then I started to really like it because it was like it was dopey. It was a silly idea, but the fact that they just show up at they happen to just show up at some remote. What's the kind of story you could do in the 70s and 60s that wouldn't happen today? It's like a horror movie. They show up in a horror film because they show up at a motel or a lodge.
I vaguely this feels like it was done in TV shows at the time. Like I vaguely remember something like this in like Cisco Kid or something stupid. Like no, it's like this exact thing where there's guys that they think that they're the villains, and then the real guys come and they kind of look like them, and anyway.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. That part of it was pretty silly, but the fact that they show up at this lodge just because their car broke down. What are they doing? There were the three of them.
I mean, this is like I thought of Dolls. That was the first movie I thought of when I saw this.
Dolls is that's cool.
Yeah, isn't there some movie not too long ago about people showing up at one of the small motels and the dudes are get murderers watching them?
Barbarian, perhaps.
Whatever.
I mean, they're psycho, but like with
like a little hotel thingy where the manager's like, watching I don't know. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you know what it is? It was No Vacancy or Vacancy.
Oh, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so it was just it was kind of funny that they show up in their outfits and this guy's like, whatever, they're fine. They look normal to me.
Come on in.
It was Valley Lodge. It says, was it Valley Lodge? Says FK. I don't know.
It's any horror movie involving a hotel.
Any horror movie involving a hotel.
Yeah.
Well, House of a Thousand Corpses.
Manos.
House of a Thousand Corpses. Same thing.
And this guy's like, he's got. I think even Shiloh noticed that this guy's got creep written all over him.
Yeah.
He's even got the mustache to twirl if he wants to.
Yeah.
Now, when I saw this, I don't know. Okay, Big Barda. Does anyone notice anything about Big Barda's outfit?
It is something.
It's very mod.
It's
now
something.
That you mention it.
Yeah.
But
I'll see if I can find a
it eludes me at the moment, but I don't now. I mean, it didn't before, but now that you mention it, it looks like something.
Yes, I'm gonna see if I can find this. I can show you I can tell you what it reminded me of. It's not exactly, but it kind of reminded me of it. I'm gonna find a picture while we're going through this, and I'll see if I can. I'll post one. See if people. I'll give some people some time to think about it. It's not exactly the thing. Okay,
God,
but like
it does ring a bell, but I'm not.
It just reminded me of something. Oh, I can't find a good picture. That's like.
I'll say that Jack was just kind of at this point probably just not. He knew he wasn't going to be doing the book much longer, and he needed, he's kind of as filler in the sense that look, I mean, they're not fighting anybody to do with Apocalypse or any of this other kind of crap because they're in a place where that anything that happens to them is no big deal. They're Barda and Mr. Miracle. They can take it. They can handle anything. So nobody's going to be there's no threat in this, but it's still kind of a funny story, especially only Jack could name it. What is a tricky trio?
Yeah.
So this guy's like just being weird. Oh, come on in and write your name, Mr. Miracle. It's like okay, and company. Big Barda just flops on the bed and then it's like whoa. She gets dumped into the it's like Jabba's little throne room thing.
Rancor pit, yeah.
Rancor pit. Whoa.
Yeah.
And
Murder Lodge.
Shiloh tried to hang his jacket on this guy's mustache.
Shiloh looks like he's wearing the Kirby Sandman guy's outfit. It looks just like
Sandy.
Yeah.
Like Sandman's outfit from that he would create later for DC.
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let me see if I can find this. Okay,
Similar anyway to it.
All right, I'll use this picture. It's not exact. This is just what I thought of. It's not exact, but I thought of this character, and I actually have all the collections of this, which is Stardust.
Oh, Stardust. Yeah.
See, it's like the like his waist.
It's because the waist and the color scheme.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's really like drawing from that, but
no, he's not. But it just reminded me of it. Like,
what is Stardust? Is it a comic series? From where?
Oh my God, Clobby! This is one of my happiest days of my life. I know I know a comic thing that you don't know. This is unbelievable. It's a comic.
Well, I figured that much, but that art does not look familiar at all.
What's the guy's name? Because he made the first female hero who was really psychotic.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna talk privately afterwards, Phantom. Yeah.
Who?
If we have time, we'll talk after about it. If not, we'll talk privately. Stardust is the friggin' best. I've got the 2 collections that came out. It's insane. He doesn't just kill the villains. It's like he'll change their heads.
Right? It's a Golden Age character.
Age.
Fletcher Hanks. You know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a Golden Age.
Yeah, Fletcher Hanks was kind of a psycho, and he made these psycho characters. So,
yeah, but it's not.
But it wasn't Marvel or DC. Or it wasn't.
No, it was a Golden Age guy.
It was one. But it was one of those now defunct companies like
Super Wizard. That's it.
Like the Super Wizard.
I don't know what company it was.
So like basically, there's like villains, and he would turn the villains into rat bodies with human heads, and then he would like throw them into the ocean, and you're like, okay, and then he'll teleport guys to another planet and like just let them die on another planet, and you're like, oh, he could do anything, and he stops these villains by the weirdest. Like he doesn't kill them; it's just like weird things. Like,
that was from like the 40s.
It's from Fox.
But it wasn't Fox. It was it Fox like the old?
It's Fox.
I thought it was Fawcett. Okay, no, you got
I'm looking it up on Wikipedia. It's Fox Features.
I haven't even heard of that in like years.
So good.
Years.
It's so good. Yeah, so they came out with 2 collections.
I certainly didn't know they did a collection of them.
I've got both collections. I don't know how much they are now, but like they were like hard to get even when I was. Sean, did you get those collections or
no? And I know they keep continuing. People because it's public domain, so people keep like making Stardust.
Yeah, you can do it all you want. It's public domain. No Fox, but my God, I mean, that image you saw just didn't even ring a bell. Wow, Stardust. Now I have to go look at that.
It's beautiful.
They're fun.
Yeah, they've got so right now on Amazon, there's a Stardust Super Wizard Comics complete series that are email requests for our giant catalog. Yeah, but this is like some guy who just put them all together or whatever. So, anyways, we'll continue on, but they're bloody crazy. All right, so
I have a buddy that has all those compilations like that. I think he has that problem.
Yeah, they're so neat. We'll do a thing. I don't know if you can. I'm sure we can find them on Read All Comic or what Comic Books Plus. Do you ever go to Comic Books
Plus? Probably has them.
They probably have them. Yeah. Have you heard of Comic Book Plus?
Mm-hmm. We've talked about before.
I haven't used them.
They're great. I signed up and then you can download the comics.
It's all public domain comics.
It's all public domain.
Oh, public domain. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also got a lot of the Blue Beetle. I got all the Blue Beetle radio shows from there, which I love.
Oh,
okay. So, so Mr. Miracle gets flopped over. Same thing. Whoa. So Shiloh's alone, and he's beating the crap out of this guy. This guy comes to attack him with Mjolnir, and he's like, "You are not worthy of holding that." He's like, "I sure am." It's like, "Have you seen the last Thor movie?" He's like, "Okay, you got me there." And he starts whipping that. He lifts it up. She breaks it.
That looks tough. What?
Yeah, this guy's like pretty tough. He comes down. He tried to stab him. What a bastard! he turned around, karate chopped him, judo chopped him. He's down. Okay, judo chop, and then he quickly runs to go find the others. I gotta find them, and then guillotine. Magnetizes him. I'm stuck. Whoosh. This guy's like,
RTNZ's here.
Oh, hey, RNT. But you voted for Jimmy Olsen by accident? Well,
Uh-oh.
Jimmy Olsen's good. Can you change your vote once you vote or no?
No.
Oh, man.
Sorry, dude. Well, it's noted. I voted for New Gods as well.
Let's take a look here. What are we at here? Jimmy Olsen's well, nobody voted for Forever People. Shocker. 44 Jimmy. So really it should be 44 New Gods probably if you take RR's vote and like change it.
Shit happens, buddy.
Yeah, Shiloh happens. So this big dude comes from behind. And what the hell? Does he like
he bobbed his ears.
Wow, man. That hurts.
Ouch.
That's a plock. Plock you.
Block you.
And then he opens the door and there's Kirby Crackle.
Yep. There's a Kirby fire. Throw him in this Kirby fire.
Boss, where do you keep that Kirby Crackle of yours? Oh, right here.
Kirby Crackle playing that music. Whoa, there you go.
Yeah, throws him in there. Whoa.
Wow, this is
bam.
Jack, what are you doing? Burning people.
Yeah, this is crazy.
How old is this kid? It's like putting him through the ringer, man. He's getting beaten and everything.
Yeah. So he's got his jetpack thingy, so that's good. He flies up so he doesn't get hurt.
That's Iron Man boots.
You got the Iron Man boots. Yeehaw! Crashes through.
Yeah.
Comes in.
He says.
So you're okay with them saving these guys, right? He's cool, right? Like it's not like dumb precocious kid saves the heroes. It's
But yeah, the thing is he's not irritating.
Yeah, he's
like,
doing stuff. Yeah.
Like and this wasn't his first issue.
Yeah.
Sidekicks are good that was when sidekicks were useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this this wasn't his first issue where he came in just to show up everybody.
Right.
In the first few, he was already doing stuff. We saw him vulnerable because he was scared and vulnerable last time. Before that, he was introduced and he had a bad backstory where his brother was killed and he's wanted revenge. And then Mr. Miracle taught him that there's a better path. So this isn't like, I mean, we could say it. Look, okay, they've got the black character that they throw in here, but the thing is, it's like they made him a character.
They made him a character. Yeah, that's what they used to do back then. Yeah,
that's what they used to do, and that's what they can't do now. People keep saying, "Well, I've heard people like when someone says, "Well, make your own character," and then they push back, say, "Yeah, but every time we make a character, people don't like it." No, because you make a garbage character.
Because you can't write. That's the problem. Yeah,
exactly.
Right. You can't write. It's like no, I was thinking Shiloh's pretty awesome in this one. To be honest with you, I was like, this guy's pretty good.
Yeah,
and And we liked Black Racer immediately, right? If we're picking out all of the diversity cast or whatever, it's like, yeah, because they're cool characters. It's like I want representation where I'm Black Racer and I'm flying around destroying shit and killing people. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. I don't want to be a loser like Snowflake and Safe Space. That's not the characters I want to represent me.
It all goes back to Team Youngblood. It's like everyone on that team was awesome.
Hey, Classic Comics.
It was what you would call today like diversity characters, but they were just characters. They were cool.
Yeah. Sentinel is the friggin' best.
He's the best, yeah.
He literally comes in and he's mega jacked and he's bossing people around. He's getting shit done.
He's got all the answers.
He's got the answers.
I like when he's trying to give a big press conference. He's a little nervous and stuff.
Yeah. He was a cool character.
Yeah.
That's a Rob Liefeld character, Clobby, so you don't know who we're talking about.
Which one?
Sentinel.
From
I know
from Youngblood.
From Team
I know who he is. Yeah. Remember, I did read when Alan Moore took over Youngblood.
Oh yes, okay, yes. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you. Yeah.
Naturally, that's the only one. Only time I would read that, of course. But.
Of course. All right, so he wakes them up. So he finds them, and they're like, "Guys, really? You're taking a nap? I know you're tired. It was a long trip, but really, no." So he wakes them up with his little thingy stuff, whatever he has, his Batman logic. He wakes them up. Oh, she's like really like, whoa, Jack is really like, like, oh my God. I'm like, what is going on here?
Enhanced in this issue, yeah.
It's like enhanced. Don't tell me Shiloh didn't do anything in between this panel that we shouldn't see.
No, man, he's a bigger part.
Shiloh almost got his eyes poked out here, so he was like, whoa.
Pure thoughts, chum. That's what Batman would say.
Pure thoughts. It's like, remember when he's like, legs has nice legs. It's like, that statement there tells me that you're taking the first steps to manhood or something. What did he say? I know Clobby knows the line. You must know the line.
Yeah.
Which line? Like, from what?
From Batman 66, where Robin is noticing legs. The character legs his legs.
Yeah.
And he goes like, "Oh, it's like, well, she did have nice legs, Batman." Then he's like, "Oh, he goes, that statement makes me." Tells me that you're taking your steps into manhood or something.
Yeah, boys.
And they had to say
about baseball.
Yeah,
that's what Catwoman said about him. Remember in that episode?
Yes. Catwoman is really funny. Where she's like, she'll be like, she's like, who cares about Robin? She said, we can kill him. She's like, he goes, what do we do about Robin? She's like, we'll kill him or something. And then he's like, what? I was watching the Egghead one today. Scarcely a week goes by that I don't watch some Adam West. Yeah. And I was watching Egghead today. My wife was watching it with me. And he's like, well, Egghead only eats grade triple A eggs or whatever. So he goes, how many triple egg farms are there between here and the city limits? And Robin's like 3, and he names them all. He's like, no, this one only does brown eggs. And he goes, this one's like closed or whatever. And he's like, he goes, so it's got to be this one. And then my wife was like, she's like, so when you're watching this, did you think, wow, that was great, like deduction? And I was like, yes. I said, as kids, we're literally like, this was. Oh, I was like, yes, he figured it out. That's so good. It's like and I'm like, we totally bought it. I still buy it now because Batman Adam West is better than Robert Pattinson. Like, because in the show, everything is ludicrous and silly, but Batman is smart in that world. Like, in that world that they have presented, Batman is smart and he does figure stuff out.
Yes,
the Batman Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Yeah, the context of that fiction, he's smart.
He's smart, right? In the Robert Pattinson movie, which I still think is like, it's okay. I've watched it a few times. He doesn't know things and he's dumb. And it's like, well, it's his first year. It's like, yeah, but why is he stupid? It's like, why are the cops stupid? Sean pointed that out. It's like
inexperience is one thing. He's an idiot. He's
an idiot in that one.
He's a guy who puts on a costume. That's it.
So anyway, okay. So these guys are smoking. Yeah, we took care of them, boss. And it's like, what? Okay, come on. This is a bit goofy.
It was so goofy that they look like him and everything.
Yeah. So these guys thought that they killed these random bad guys, but it was really them, and they didn't kill
these guys.
Oh boy, it's Filler Jack, to be honest.
Yeah, that was Merkin. Weird.
Della the dinosaur.
We look like them. It's like, except that you don't at all. Like,
what
this guy
a inky dink.
Wah.
But they sort of do. One of them's got his head covered like Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, if you said like a masked guy, this dude,
a big chick and a young black gentleman.
Yeah, then that's them, right?
Yeah,
right.
So that was this episode of Three's Company. It's dark, man. I thought that too.
Yeah.
I want the pink elephant.
It was a pretty goofy issue, but it was funny. But it was kind of like, okay.
This guy hit the deck. I'm out of here.
There's no jeopardy to it because they're fighting stupid humans with guns, and there's no match for Mr. Miracle and Big Barda.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as Big Barda and Thing wake up, it's over. They just get the shit out of these guys.
Yeah. Jet taking some time. That's okay. Still got some nice Kirby art, and we get to see Big Barda.
Yeah.
You're right. Now that I keep looking at that outfit, she does look more like the Stardust picture you showed.
She's awesome on this. I like this outfit.
Believe that you read Fletcher Hanks comics. Boy, that guy's got a legacy behind his name. I mean, he became like a cult figure in some of his, like with some of the guys. Some people who like the more underground crazy stuff in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, I'm very familiar with him. I didn't even think of that costume.
I wonder if you can even. I wonder if Stardust is even on this site.
Might be. I mean, it was Fantastic Comics is where it started out in there, probably, or one of those Fox books.
Fantastic Comics,
Fox series.
Maybe it's on Comic Book Plus. Let's see.
I think it was.
I know, but you can't look up Stardust because it won't be Stardust. It was
a Fox series
or something. Yeah.
Are you sure? Well, Stardust.
That's where it started.
Oh no, here it is. Compilations. Hold on. It's there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Stardust the Super Wizard, so you can look up there.
But it's not just. I mean, Phantoma, I think, is the first female hero just before Wonder Woman, and that she turns into a vengeful demon ghost that kills people.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. So okay, they've got it.
Cool.
There's a lot of text.
Those guys are awesome. I like them.
Fox
so Comic Book Plus has it.
Fox Features did a lot of like newspaper stuff too, and
yeah.
Well, they were run by the mob, by the way. They were run by the mob.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here, I put in the private chat.
They're not
for
the
you
only
guys.
ones. So was Timely.
Oh yeah. There, I put it for everybody to check out. There you go. Comic Book Plus.
National, really, first. Although the guy Malcolm Willard Nicholson didn't really. I don't want to say he did though. But.
Yeah, Phantoma was the first. Yeah. I don't have any of her stuff, but she's awesome. She's very scary. They did some really cool figures for her.
She's been reprinted. There he is.
I posted a link up. So this link should take you to Stardust.
Yeah.
So you guys can check that out. All right. Not now, though. You're watching the stream. Don't check it out now. Make sure you stay on.
He was an interesting artist, though.
Oh, it's crazy. All right. So this is the last Jack Kirby Mr. Miracle.
Yep.
Number 18.
All-star guest list here.
It's This is like the Muppets when what's her name got married. Muppet and Kermit and Finny.
Yes, sir.
Mystic Manhattan. Yeah.
Mr. Miracle, volume only. Number 18, March 1974. Cover art, story, pencils, and of course editing and creating and all the masterfulness. The great Jack King Kirby. Inks and letters by Mr. Mike Royer.
All right.
It's good that they let them close it out like this, like not like Eternals and all that stuff at Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Mr. Miracle and Big Barda tying the knot. So she's got different outfits on all the time now. Like they've got her. She doesn't have her armor.
Big Barda outfit, yeah.
So they're shooting these fire in the pit, and they're like literally like the guy's going in the pit. So they grab. So hold on. They grab Oberyn. Oh, sees the dwarf. Problem. It's like Dinklage. Dinklage is going to be upset.
Yeah.
So they're shooting missiles into the high explosive pit here. Make certain they're dead. So I forgot. Remember these guys, all Vermin and what? Yeah, Vermin, Wunderbar, and all that. So you're like, wait a minute. So we've seen these guys before. They're back. Are these parademons?
No,
I don't think so. They're like thugs with
they're just like his guys.
His little thug guys.
That Herculean female Big Barda. That's awesome. They look like Buzz Off from He-Man.
Yeah. They're like Wunderbar troops or something.
Wunderbar troops, yeah. Mr. Wunderbar. I can't see through this helmet. Quiet, you fool. We must capture Big Barda and Mr. Miracle. It's like, oh, I just got out of there in time. And she's like, oh, I almost made you die because you were trying to save me. It's like, no, Big Barda. I love you. I don't care about anything but you. The sand is so rough. I hate it. It gets into everything.
Yeah, it gets everything.
Oh, I'm just joking. Jack Kirby wouldn't write anything that dumb. So they fall in love and they're going to get married. But first, this big thing comes down here and he's like, holy shit. And then he screams into it. And then it's like, it's like, so it's like, they shove this thing to kind of get the vibrations, feel the vibrations. And he yells at it. And they all go, our ears. And then jumps out and then punch. Oh, but the gun blast. Kick in the butt. Kicks him in the butt. And then he's like, what is this bullshit? Oh, Oh my God, it's Granny Goodness, you armored old hag.
Granny Goodness.
Well, he called her War
War
Wagon.
voice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I will punish you for that.
Oh, Granny.
What's happening? The growl. I'm growing heavy. It's like, stand back. My soldier boys are invisible. Invisible? Okay. Or an invisible mass gravity beam has locked onto him. So it's basically like the Vision. It's like making him super. It's like his density's increasing.
They've done that before to him.
It's crushing him into the ground.
First time they've done that to him.
Yep. So it's like crushed into the ground. All right. Oh, remember this dude, Kanto?
Kanto.
Yeah, the master assassin. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like.
He has a code.
Yes. I was painting a Picasso, but now I'm back to being an assassin. Kanto, you bastard! I never liked your paintings. Quiet, you two. We're trying to, do something cool here.
Lily Livered is more like it. Bah.
Lily Livered. And then, this Kanto guy's been a letdown for Granny. I don't think she likes him very much.
No, he has scruples.
Yeah,
or at least has a code. So
he has right. So now Vermin Wunderbar is upset. Yeah, nothing comes to. I have no idea what they based his character on. Like zero. He's just bad. He's the bad guy. I'm paid to obey that old monster, which is great. Hey, yes. That was such a coincidence. That was random. I just said maybe I had you in my mind. I had Picasso in my mind. So here's okay. So what was going on? This is like they're all trapped here, and you've got this bomb here. It's like it's going to spin around and ignite. Like it looks like to me it looked like one of those spinner games where you flick that spinner. It's like.
I didn't understand because the whole thing goes up into space anyways. Those stands are rockets, and the whole thing will just launch them into space.
So okay, they removed. Let's see what. Let me see this.
It's a bomb clock. It's supposed to be a bomb, but they into space and then blows up. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they removed the mother box because he's got the circuitry in his mask.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "I'm gonna eat this. Watch." And then on
your mask. Yeah. Anyway,
Dr. Bedlam
is back.
Woo-hoo,
everyone's back.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is the guy I'm cosplaying as right here.
Peninsula head or whatever.
I'm gonna do that. Do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put electric tape, one electric tape. I love this character. Mr. Miracle is no more. Without his mask, he's nothing but a stupid scot-free. Now I'll repay you for all the bullshit you caused me and the other issues.
That's what he said. It's right there verbatim. What you just said.
That's pretty much verbatim.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
So now Granny's like, rise! Rise! Farewell, Scott. Parting is inevitable.
Yeah, I love this stuff. What's about to happen?
So it's like, whoosh.
I think it blows up, and she's like, "Yeah,
that's right.
He's done.
We got him.
Scott Free is finished. Nothing more will happen in this issue. You could put it away now.
It's over."
And she turns
Mr. Miracle's dead.
All right, children, if you're reading this magazine, stop it. Stop reading right now because he's dead.
The page isn't even over. There's more. So they got attacked by somebody.
And it comes.
What could it be?
I think
I know.
He's nature. He's red.
He's got a blue belt.
He's got a blue belt.
Like Clatz said, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Can't get rid of
I knew it was Orion's back to kick some ass.
There's only one who is driven by such violence. Orion of New Genesis. That's right.
God, that outfit's so much better than one he gets for a while, but the Kirby just disregarded.
Yeah. This is awesome. Yeah. Stay where you are.
Man. He's not one man. He's Orion.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite part in that Zorro. I've watched yes. The Mask of Zorro trailer. I've watched that trailer 1,000 times.
Mask of Zorro, like a new one or old one?
No,
like the
old
Antonio
one with,
Banderas.
Why the trailer? I mean,
because I like that trailer a lot. It's cut together very well, and where I like where he's like. He goes, he's just one man. Damn it, this isn't just one man. It's Zorro. And then it's like he's jumping through. I love when someone acknowledges the hero is awesome.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like when
just,
the guy said, "How'd they get in here?" Because they're the Avengers.
Yeah, like that.
Age of Ultron,
yeah. All that stuff is. I like stuff like that. Or where they say no one can stop me, and then the next they cut, and then the next shot is of the hero, and you're like, oh, that's the guy that'll stop him.
Yeah.
I like in the Phantom, where he's like, what are we going to do about the Phantom? He's like, nothing. Why do I care about some folk hero on another continent? And then they cut, and then Billy Zane is walking out of the cab, and he's like in New York. You're like, yeah. I love that stuff. I love the Phantom trailer too.
Walker.
Yeah. I watched the Phantom trailer 1,000. I literally have a playlist of just trailers that I continuously rewatch. There's a lot. There's some good modern trailers too. People have done like modern trailers, like because old trailers were terrible. Like old trailers were terrible. Like some guy did like they would give you the whole movie, or they would just show you a scene or something.
I don't know. It's so cool. I don't like it when they do modern trailers of stuff I like. Like I don't like the modern trailers of like Empire and like Wrath of Khan and stuff.
Well, I haven't seen those.
Like the old ones. Yeah.
But I watched the modern trailer for Last Starfighter. There's certain ones, Rocketeer, Back to the Future, and they're all awesome. And then you watch the original trailer for those movies, and it sucks. Listen, those movies are 10 out of 10. I love them all, but but
they weren't great at trailers back then. I agree.
No, the trailers now are bloody awesome, except for that Zorro one where it's like that's when the first trailer was like, wow, this is awesome. All right, Orion is back with.
Some of the modern trailers are kind of shitty. Though. Maybe it's because the movies don't look too promising, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying the modern. Someone takes an old movie and makes a modern style trailer.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
You know, and maybe it's psychologically in the back of your head going, "Well, that's a good movie, so this is really cool too."
Right? Exactly. Yeah, that's true. All right. Here comes Light Ray, and here comes everybody. Metron, High Father.
Yeah.
They all come in here.
Here to save the day.
The source told us all this stuff's going to happen today, so we're going to have a wedding right now.
We're going to do it right now. And it's like, I'll miss you, old friend. Oh, this is sad. It's like, you guys are going to have to continue this comic on your own, but the next issue will be written by other people, and I'll just be back anyway without explanation, I think. But I didn't read it, so I don't know. And then she's like, oh, I like you and all that. That was cool. And he's like, all right, let's do it. And then Legion impression. Big Barda, he's like, you're coming to the wedding. What? I didn't even bring a gift.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get why, like, it's like, I don't get why they're going. This is kind of weird. Is it just this, like, can the source make you do stuff, or what was going on here?
I thought originally they wanted them to leave because they know Darkseid's coming and that's too much for them to handle, right?
Yeah. But
then he comes and they encounter him and they run away anyways. And I think they have to go off to New Genesis. Like they can't go with them to New Genesis, right? So, or something.
Yeah, these guys can't. Like, why? Okay, the tornado. Okay, so this big tornado appears, and there's Metron. They're like, holy shit. There's Darkseid. So now they're hiding off, but they see Darkseid, and he's like right there. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
He's just like, Darkseid just pops up. Like, well, I let him get married. What about it? Okay, why are you here?
Yeah, like, what do you do? What do you do?
In the storm. I did spoil it, though it had deep sentiment. Yet little joy, but life is bittersweet. Ha ha
ha. And then they all leave.
Horrible. I'm trouble the hut for some reason.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
And it's like the Mr. Miracle series will not be continued. Its new and thrilling successor will soon be. I don't know what that is.
It'll be back in 4 years, but yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll take a super very quick look. This is number 19. So Clobby, did you still like this or no?
I got I did. I bought it back then. A couple of the ones I found many years later. I bought a few. Later, I got a real nice trade of this fairly. I met him, found him online relatively cheap. Steve Englehart, who wrote some of the great Marshall Rogers Detective Batman, who is a jackass and says stupid stuff about Kirby's writing on the Fourth World, took over the book. But it's pretty good. It's got some great Marshall Rogers art. The inking, here and there, but a lot of the Marshall Rogers art on it is really nice. And it was an okay series. I liked it. I mean, at the time there were, the New Gods had changed a little bit, and there was the Return of the New Gods stuff going on. But I love Marshall Rogers. This inks on this one's not so good. He had better inkers a little bit later. But it was okay if you can track down that trade cheap. I'd recommend it at least as art. It's different.
Yeah, I'm sure I can get like these later ones. So how long did this go for? Let's see.
Like 25 or 6.
Yeah, 25. So let's take a look at 25 while we're on here.
Michael Golden eventually did it, and that has a crappy cover there, but the inside's pretty good. If I remember okay. From Michael Golden art. So most of it had really nice art, if you like Michael Golden or Marshall Rogers. And they were okay. They were pretty cool. I thought, they were fun. I mean, different. Obviously, it wasn't Kirby.
No.
And Englehart.
It's neat to see other people's interpretations, I guess, but it's
not Steve Gerber here. Yeah, no. Well, Steve Gerber, he was a good writer in the 70s.
Right. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's crazy is. Return of the New Gods. If you take a look at one of those,
I know.
Change the freaking costumes. I like some of the art in those, but Jerry Conway's a hack writer. I never liked him that much. But even though Conway did it, one of my favorite JLA GSA crossovers. That's from the 80s. There, dealt with the New Gods, and it was a George Perez one, so it was nice, even though it was Conway's story. Yeah. But it did have those new costumes. But still, I was almost thinking, since we're doing Fourth World and we're doing. And it takes a place in between this and what we're doing, and Hunger Dogs, what we're doing next week and stuff.
Yeah.
I almost thought, it would be interesting to cover that 3-issue saga. JLA JSA crossover with the Justice Society and the New Gods in it. But they have different costumes and stuff, and Kirby he didn't acknowledge it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I didn't know that.
But it is cool.
Oh, here you go. So this is volume 2. This is issue 1 of volume 2. So is that Bedlam again? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Ian Gibson just passed away, by the way, the artist on this. He was a British artist. But just last week or a week before. But I like this stuff. I don't really think this was okay, right? It's not his best work. I mean, he did a lot of good stuff for 2000 AD. He wasn't really. I mean, I love his Ballad of Halo Jones he did with Alan Moore, but
I mean, he looks pretty good. Like, yeah, it's just weird to. The thing is, we've been covering this now.
It's not Kirby, so
it's been 18 weeks of this, so it's just weird to like.
Yeah,
this looks kind of cool.
It was an okay book. I think about that for a while. Let me see that. Go back to the credits page.
Credits. It's J.M. DeMatteis.
DeMatteis and Gibson. Yeah.
Well, I like J.M. DeMatteis or whatever.
He's done some good stuff. Yeah, I like him.
This looks different, but still like okay.
Well, yeah, no one else gonna be Kirby. So except there was if you find the one by Steve Rude, the Mr. Miracle special or whatever, that is Rude doing Kirby, which was kind of fun.
Huh?
It was a Mr. Miracle special, I think maybe, in the 80s. And it was kind of cool just to see him, Rue does a nice Kirby ape, Yeah,
this looks okay.
It's okay stuff. It was all right. I bought it. Naturally I bought it, of course.
So this is going to be New Gods, Volume 2, Number 6. So hold on a second here. Let's find it first. New Gods, Volume 2, Number 6. So this is the last of the New Gods Volume 2, but it's not even the full thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
because it starts at a certain
second
point.
half of it. I guess I'll say. Actually, I won't be able to say volume only anymore because actually there was volume 2 does count because it's all Kirby, but it's reprints up until the house hat. So all that time I've been saying New Gods volume only. I was lying, I guess. New Gods volume 2, which was all Kirby, and the last half of it was a story called Even Gods Must Die, with pencils, with story and art, and story and pencils by Jack King Kirby. Inks by D. Bruce Barry, colorist Anthony Tolan, and letters by D. Bruce Barry.
All right.
And it had been many years. Obviously, the art looks very different. Jack had been off the book for a long time because this was done in 1984 is when it was published. So as you can imagine, this is over like 10 years since he'd really done anything with the New Gods and stuff.
Yeah. We'll go through this, and I want to know a bit more about the history because I'm kind of curious about all this. Like, I know like he went back to DC, but why did they allow him to revisit this? And also, was there not a superpowers like tie-in because of like this is 84?
There was a superpowers.
He's bringing back all these guys because they're in Kenner figures coming out soon, right? So anyway.
Okay, so we will have time because we'll go through this and then we can just do some general talk about it.
Sure.
All right, so this is mostly this was awesome.
It's mostly splash pages.
Yeah, basically Tigra, which is Orion's mother. He's looking to find her. That's sort of what the basic story is. This is also like Desaad comes back in this one. That's kind of the basics of it. It's going to look weird here because what this site does is that they show you like this is
the first page of the splash, the entire splash, then the last page of the splash.
And the last page,
It's back.
Huh? Go back.
Sorry, my site.
The site that Helix is back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was missing. I was getting scared, man.
Yeah, boom. So it just blows the crap out of that thing.
So he's attacking all these guys. I like at one point he's like, why are they throwing all these like mechanized dolls at me? Like, where are the guards? And this is one guy who's like, oh, we're around. He says something like that. It's like, oh no, we're around,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like I mean, I don't even know what there's nothing to say. It's just he's just Orion's destroying
he's destroying guys in Armageddon here. And then he is helped out by rebels in Armageddon.
Yep.
And then he thanks them. He's like, "Oh, thank you guys. You guys are awesome."
So they're firing and shooting. He's like, Tigra.
Yeah. And it's like Kirby machines and like laser blasts, and it's wicked. But like most of this are like giant panels and stuff, and like these cool layouts here.
These are all cool.
He was tough for him to spend a lot more time doing more detailed, smaller stuff. He could draw a lot bigger. His hand was not. It's been years and years.
Yeah,
using it.
It's funny because what we were reading, like he wasn't just doing those fourth world things. He was doing other stuff too, and I guess he was rushed, but it all looked awesome. And it's like, wow, this is probably Pete Kirby, right? But you look at this where he has a bit more time. And it's like it's amazing. Like the layouts and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, this entire thing was bloody awesome. Like, look at this thing. Like every page was awesome in this comic.
Yeah.
It's like the crackle is everywhere. It's like smashing guys. Save these two little kids here, running away. Yep. This big like robot thing comes and attacks. It's like got a claw, smashes through. They're like, they're like looking down. They're like, holy shit! It's like, oh my god! And they brought back Mad Harriet. She didn't really fit in with the Mr. Miracle people. So when they were all together, she was just kind of ignored. But she's back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like tons of Kirby machines, like all over the place here.
Yeah, Granny Goodness is with them too.
Granny's there now too. Yeah. It's like, this entire thing was fighting. I remember when we weren't sure last week if we should do this one, and Sean kind of read ahead And he's like, yeah, I think we could do it because it's just mostly action.
Mostly fighting. Yeah.
I mean, if you have to buy one, just buy this one. It just has everybody fighting. I don't know what else you would want. Like, what are we gonna go through? Like, look how like Lashina. There's I don't know what it is, but Lashina has kind of captured my imagination. I don't know what I just think she's really neat.
Oh, Lashina, yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. I just got pumped up for her, and like whipping him down here, and that's cool. And Mad Harry, she literally is mad, like, you know, with her weird fingers and like what the shit. It's like Scritch, like, I mean, what the hell? Like, how strong is she? Like, and then, you know, pressing more buttons, and it's just guys pressing buttons, shooting weapons. Like, look at this! Like, everyone got nailed here. Screech.
Don't kill the females. Press the button for discipline. Nail it like that.
Yeah. Look at this. Look, my God! Look at this thing.
The discipline button. Like, yeah. It is crazy thing. It's massive, great dark side, yet incredibly simple in its potential. It can be summed up in these 3 expressions, sire. It's like, do anything, probe anywhere, manipulate time.
He just like, outdid himself on that page.
And stuff. I wish I could share this with a friend, though.
Dark side misses a friend.
Yeah, it's like, I used to have a friend. I killed him. His name was Desaad.
Let me bring him back.
And he's like, you know what? We have a thing for that.
So it's weird because like he urinates and then he brings them back. That's so weird. That's so weird. No, it's not.
He's coming back.
This isn't Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 where Freddy came back after the dog pissed on the
dog pissed and he came back. Yeah,
which is my favorite part. I like when they just throw out logic altogether. Like, they don't even care. They're like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I don't know. The dog urinates fire.
Then he killed the guy who survived the last movie.
Yeah, but Part 4 has Alice, who's one of my top 5 favorite final girls. She was awesome. She gets as all the teens get killed, she gets their powers, and then she fights Freddy or whatever. I like that. Anyway, so meanwhile, look at it. It's like, it's purple. You know what that means.
He's close too.
Great dark side, I'm back. Yes, welcome back, old friend. That's cool.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, I mean, how long is it till Desaad does something crazy, and then he's gonna be forced to kill him again? But whatever.
Well, I like that he's talking about his plant's technology, which is pretty awesome. Anyways, he's like, someday our machines will do it all. They'll dwarf the cosmos itself. That's cool.
She's a dominatrix.
Curse them, fear them. Yeah, like AI.
Lashina, Lashina's a dominatrix, so I she's cool. They're going to Detroit. That's what I was okay, so back outside, these 2 kids we had just saved. They're, come on, we gotta get the hell out of here. Hey, what's up? It's like, what it is.
He's like, get out of here. This is my fight. It's like, no, well, you know what? I'm helping out.
Idiot. So he's like, you almost hit the kids or whatever.
You almost hit the kids and stuff. So he's like calling him an amateur and stuff.
You fool.
Fool. Yeah.
It's like, whoa, you ate Kirby Crackle now.
Yeah.
Anytime I get Pop Rocks, I don't know if you guys like Pop Rocks, but
Pop Rocks.
Yeah, cool.
Did you ever try drinking Coke with them just to see if anyway, you don't die. So. I tried it.
I probably used to make a chocolate bar that had Pop Rocks in it. I think it was a Cadbury one or something like that.
There's
a few years ago. Yeah,
a few years ago, nothing. I just had a what did I have? I had 2 weekends ago. I had a chocolate bar with Pop Rocks in it, and it was from which one was it? I totally forgot. I was like, damn, and I think it was like Purdy's.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out next time I'm at Purdy's.
I think it was Purdy's. I'll ask my wife afterwards and see. It was like it had Pop. I was like, oh my god, it's got Pop Rocks in it. How cool is this? I haven't had one of those in like 100 years. So it was Purdy's. Yeah. Used to hear like Ray
chocolate store. So
is that Canadian only?
It's Canadian. Yeah, it's from the West actually, and it came here a few years ago. So,
Well, there you go. only in Canada. It's like no, they're arguing about which page has the best Kirby machine, and they're like,
I thought the other page was better.
No,
I won a couple pages back.
Yeah, the green one, man, the green one. No.
The big green one, the green yellow thing. Yeah, that was the best.
And then this thing shows up. It's like, oh my god, it's the friggin' Discovery one or whatever.
Yeah, it's like scanning for guys.
So that's it. That's the best one.
He's just telling Light Ray, get the crap out of here. I want to do this myself. Go away.
Who's this fellow?
Who, how, what, when? I don't know.
This guy. This guy's a shady character. I can tell he's shady.
Like
this guy's like, ooh.
Guys. Just dudes in the background and nobody.
This guy's the Batman and Robin
Stalin Shark
guy that comes out the side of the window. It's like the big guest appearance guy.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you guys doing out there, Light Ray and Orion?
You're right.
Why,
citizen? We're just walking up the wall.
Yeah, why are you walking up the wall here? It's like, all right, let's go. And then there's all the people that look at. Okay, this is badass.
So you know the thing about this, right, J-Man?
No, tell me. Is this the Dune?
This was going to be part of the Superpowers line.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenner made this,
yes.
We have catalog pictures and everything, and we have the box art, and then they didn't release it for Wave 3.
Yeah,
but it's basically this.
Maybe McFarlane will do it.
Front and God.
How do we even search that Dark Side?
Dark Side Tower of Darkness.
Tank thingy, whatever the hell that is.
Yes. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, that's
so cool. Like best. God, you just want that. You can feel it in your bones.
You gotta have it.
It's absolutely glorious. It's like,
and it has a back part too. It's like it's not just a shell in the front. Yeah.
That would have been expensive even for back then. I bet you.
Yeah.
Probably.
And I would have wanted
$1,000.
I wasn't very successful in getting my parents to buy, or my mom or my grandparents, who usually would get me stuff. I could get figures for sure, like the Mego dolls, the little guys, the Pocket Hero ones, the big ones. Then there's like the bigger ones. So figures, cars, He-Man, G.I. Joe, but not vehicles. I did have Slave 1, which is crazy.
That's cool. Yeah.
I had Slave 1 with Boba Fett.
Still got that from the Power of the Force line.
Oh, yeah. I had the first, that was awesome. But I had that. Vehicles, I had the Cobra Rattler, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, too. What the heck?
Yeah. So the ones that I did have were pretty neat.
Yeah.
But I did not have very many. Like, you can count them.
Not a lot of people did. Like, that's it. I had most of my vehicles with just Star Wars because my parents were like that too. So I had the X-Wing fighter and I had the Rebel transport, which was awesome.
That is awesome.
And Tauntaun is basically, I guess it's a vehicle. I don't know. It's an animal.
Only Slave 1. Boba Fett was like my favorite thing.
Did you not have the speeder bike because it was cheaper? No? I had that too. Yeah,
didn't have that either. The Scout Trooper is my favorite trooper. I've got a big statue of the Scout Trooper, which I'll never be able to see. He's in there. I got too much stuff, but I love Scout. I love Scout Trooper.
Yeah,
he's badass. Like if I was gonna cosplay as a trooper, I'd go Scout Trooper. Man, those guys were just like awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see the little kid on a? So the dad he turned a bicycle into the speeder, and then he put mirrors to cover the wheels.
Oh, cool.
It looks like it's floating for half a second. You're like, what the hell? And you're like, oh my God, it's like I was like, that is ingenious.
Nice.
So it's like it was so, and the kid's got the full Luke outfit, like it's Luke from he wasn't a Scout Trooper, he was Luke.
But
Jedi.
Back then they made a pedal car.
They did make the pedal car.
That was they didn't mass produce it, which is kind of stupid. They should have done that.
Badass.
Everyone would have wanted that,
Yeah, for sure. All right, so this vehicle is, this base is just the damn best.
Amazing.
It's the friggin' Harkonnen base from Jodorowsky's Dune, where like the tongue, where like Baron's tongue would come out, and then they land the ships on the tongue, and then he brings it in. I'm like,
it's so weird.
Nice. I love it.
So this is like, okay. So anyways, the light rays there, seeing this is a weird one. So you go here, then he shoots and you go here.
Yeah, it's like
then
arrows.
You go here, then you go back to here. It's like destroying shit. And then Human Torch shows up and flies right through.
And look at this vehicle. It's a wheel, but it's got wheels alongside it, so it can stand.
I love it, and that looks like. And I've seen something like that that came out afterwards. I'm trying to remember what that was from. Oh, it wasn't like.
No, there was a wheel bike in episode 3.
Oh yeah. Yes, maybe
Darth. Whatever his name is, Grievous.
Grievous.
Yeah. There was that's right. It was a wheel bike thingy. That's right. Right. In episode 3. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Could not be reached.
Yeah.
I had the probe droid as well, but that's because my grandfather stole it because it was supposed to. It was like in like a.
It's part of it. I have the playsets from the Probot. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at this nightmare. Oh. Wow. This guy.
Yeah, he's like melting or whatever.
He's dying in Kirby.
I'm
melting into Kirbiness. Oh, I love this.
Weird. Like I guess his station that he's in is just a bunch of like molten metal, and he's like drowning in it and dying.
Yeah,
that's nightmarish.
That is nightmarish.
Ryan, don't play.
Yeah, homie, don't play that. And then he jumps down, picks up a rock, and throws it through a tank. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I mean, this entire thing was action. I don't even know what to tell you. It's like there's nothing to talk about. Like I can't even make fun of the like I'll insert sometimes occasionally I'll insert my own dialogue. Most of the time I read it exactly as it says. But like there's just nothing to say. Everything is so epic. Oh, here comes Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, and then he's got his big creature that he's riding, which is bloody awesome as well. It's like the spirit of slaughter ever seeks the foe. Swoosh. Orion, stand aside. Dogs. Whoa, all these guys are getting destroyed here.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's like, I shaved today. Why is it happening? They fall into the ocean. And these guys are dicks, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know, what the hell? Oh, fucking hell, he's not that good. Oh, no. It's like, you guys suck. It's like, screw these losers. This dolt is not Steppenwolf. It's like someone's got to step on your face. Yeah, he hasn't stepped on any wolves this issue at all. I don't get it.
Orion looks ragged.
Orion, yeah, what the hell's going on here? Orion's like getting his eye. He's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like you belong far from this confrontation, and they look at each other, and then they're like, yeah, we both agree, you know. So
that is awesome. The thumbs up.
Yep. And then he's the Human Torch.
And then he's the Human Torch.
Basically.
Yeah. I'll be back. All right, let's go. See you later, buddy. And now it's time to get really pumped up. Let's go. And this guy's like, shit, I don't think I'm going to survive this issue, boss. I don't think I'm going to make it. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no.
I'm back. Remember when I died? Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
What? Calabac is here, but he died a few issues ago. What? Well, he's back.
Calabac is back.
Calabac back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Calabac is Michael George was Calabac is back. So, but he's like the others. He's a pale imitation.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. Can I like?
That's a big roar there, baby, with zap. They don't fully return, do they?
Yeah.
Darkseid's criticizing, of course.
Yeah, and they're like biological robots, sire, mindless animals, so to speak. And he's like, it's still an impressive game. Steppenwolf is back now. Resurrect Mantis.
Yeah.
Dun,
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 dun, dun, dun.
You see the back of the base here?
Yeah. Hey, I work in the back section. I'm okay. It's like, man, when am I going to get back duty? When am I going to get to the front? And these guys are like, well, at least we get to sit down. It's like, we get to sit down at these consoles. And then this guy, there's one guy here playing Tetris or Solitaire. And the guy's like, you there, stop playing Solitaire. Oh, I was on break. You don't get breaks in the Dark Side Tower of Doom or Darkness or whatever. Orion sneaking up. Coming around. There's a lot of draw. Oh my god, this is awesome. He like spinned.
Spin the guy into other guys.
He used the guy to spin other guys. Like, that's pretty cool. This is a great page.
Yes, I like that.
No, he didn't spin. He slammed them.
Slammed him down. Like
he slammed
his ass.
Wow, that's crazy. He slammed so hard he created Kirby Crackle.
Yeah.
And then this guy's getting nailed. I mean, what the hell's going on here? Okay, there's like, I don't know where this guy's going. This guy's just been flipped to hell. He's tearing this guy. Is this a guy? He's like tearing his head off.
And then this robot. Oh, it's that robot that was attacking the kid.
It's the robot. Oh yeah. It's the robot. Yeah. So he's ripping the robot's head off. This guy's getting shot in the face.
Stop him! He's a monster.
And then he's got this guy in a headlock, and then this guy's grabbed his head, his face, or whatever. Look at this craziness. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean,
there's guys in the air. I don't know how that happened.
Wow. Imagine you had this page. Like you had the original page.
Like somebody does. Yeah. Maybe Heritage Auctions. I've seen.
Those scammers.
Yeah.
One of probably his last big 2-pager.
Wow, man.
At least for New Gods, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the second page. And then it's just he breaks through here. Look at this guy waiting
and he just destroys this one guy that's all pumped up in the beginning. He's like, oh, and he's in pieces in the next thing.
If I was doing this as a show, I'd be leading up to this guy like getting ready to like
a big fight, and he's
lead him up, and then he comes in, he's just like like disintegrates the crap out of him. So good. All right.
Yo.
Cosmos animated bosses. Their
those...
There they are.
Sod, Calibec, Mantis, Steppenwolf, but not exactly them. Old selves.
Yep. Boss, are you sure these guys are going to work out? Careful how you speak to me. It's like, no, how am I going to attack? He's like, oh shit, it's like he was playing solitaire. He has to quickly turn it off. He's like, oh, they turned that off quickly. I didn't see you behind me there, Orion. And then what the hell's going on here? This is weird. Joe Dog, what's going on, man?
Joe Dog. What's wrong with
Thank you for dropping in.
What you say there, partner?
Okay, so this chair it's going into so it's like he goes down. It's like this is like
an elevator chair.
Yeah, this is like a Dr. Evil escape from like Austin Powers. He presses the thing and then he escapes or whatever. And he escapes into this thing, into a Kirby vehicle.
Into the cover of Hunger Dogs, basically. Because he's
oh my god!
Vehicle, yeah.
Oh my god! Good job. Yeah, no, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
The same vehicle on the rail and everything. It's the same.
Oh my god! Yes. Yeah, no, I didn't catch that.
He's in like a missile thingy in the Hunger Dogs cover.
Yeah,
but it's attached to a rail, just like the Hunger Dogs cover. It's not the same rail. It just reminds me a lot of the Hunger Dogs cover. Yeah.
So he jumps on top for the big action scene here. He shoots up to try to kill him. I'll finish you. You couldn't finish a bag of popcorn.
That pompous waddling bird couldn't finish a bag of popcorn. I can't do it. Only Gorshin can do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's Tigra.
Yeah. Tigra. It's my mother. And oh man, Darkseid's resort to friggin' handguns here. What the hell?
He's desperate. His son's gonna.
And he has like another gun. Oh yeah, there's a gun hidden in his vehicle that Orion pulls out. And then they
both have He-Man guns or whatever.
Kill each other.
And then Crackle, of course, bam, punch him in the face. And now, you cruel, arrogant.
Yes. now, and then everyone takes that cue to shoot the crap out of Orion.
Oh my god, this is like
Dun,
Alex
dun, dun,
Murphy.
dun. It's like Jason in freaking Jason
Jason Goes to
in the
Hell.
beginning.
Yeah. I thought of Alex Murphy, like getting shot in the mountains by Clarence Bodiger and everything.
Wow.
I mean, this is crazy.
Blasted him up.
The blast of the Mohicans. It's like
he is blasted.
He is blasted.
Then he falls into a pit of fire.
Yeah, really.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. And I fell in an apocalypse, and those flames burn higher. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of dark side.
Oh,
dark side. I shot Orion just to watch him die.
Damn you, Orion. You got shot. Well, that's it, sir. We're good. Yep, that's the end. We won. All right. Well, there you go. You sure he's dead?
Like, did you see him die? It's like, well, why wouldn't he die? It's like, have you read the last, 20-ass issues of this?
Maybe I didn't see every little tiny little corpse, but basically I saw him. Yeah. Basically.
We just brought guys back, and I'm asking you, did he actually die? Like, anyway.
Well, there you go. So, what do we? So you, Sean, what were you wanted to talk about?
My thing was like he went to Marvel. He did like Eternals, Devil Dinosaur, other Machine Man, 2001, all that stuff, right? And then something happened. He went back to DC. So, Clobby, you have to know like what happened and when he went back to DC. Did he immediately work on this, or was there other stuff that he was doing?
No, this was not immediately, but it was close. He got to do some of that stuff on. He got to help design and do some creations for, and even draw some of the Superpowers comics, especially Superpowers 2. He did some of that.
Right.
So he worked on that line of stuff, and then who was it? Oh, it was Jeanette Kahn actually, and some other ones. Decided they wanted to let him. At that time, his name was really back in the comics news because of the big fight he was having with Marvel over hey, Bobby Delgado.
Hey, Bobby, what's going on?
At that time, really big in the comic book press was the fight he was having with Marvel holding on to his original art. It was the big legal dispute he was having with the uppity ups at Marvel.
Right.
Well, as you well know, Marvel and DC are pretty cutthroat against each other, and they just thought, well, Jack Kirby's the king of comics. He's a big name. We got him back. We got him for a while in the 70s, and he was not treated well by there at that point. Then he went back to Marvel to get treated again, stay a while, then left there, then went to do some other things. And he still has that big name, and he's even more beloved now. Let's just bring him in. We've got let's he could use the gig, and there were a lot of people like Paul Levitz and some others who really were fans, and others like and Jeanette Kahn said, well, let's bring him in. He's Jack Kirby. If he created a line of superhero stuff for him, we could get him some work. It would help him. It would help us. And then they just said, because he didn't get a chance to finish his, Fourth World completely to his satisfaction, let's let him do these things. Let's let him do that one story that we just talked about, and let's let him do a graphic novel. So it was just basically, he's Jack Kirby. Let's let him, let's do a graphic novel. We had a series of graphic novels for like 7 of them in this line of graphic novels.
Yeah.
Let's let Jack do one. And he was more than happy to do that. So
yeah. No, it's pretty
really
cool.
pretty fundamental.
At least through the graphic novels, pretty substantive, pretty cool.
Yes,
I've started it.
I was so excited when that came out.
80,
maybe like 85, 86, whatever it was exactly. I'm not sure exactly what year it was, but it was pretty much on the heels of, or not too far after that one we just did.
Right.
Which was, I remember buying that, because at the time I didn't have every issue of, or any kind of reprint or anything of New Gods. So when I bought those 6 issues and, ate them up, loved it. Of the New Gods reprint book. It was a nice format too. It was very high quality paper stuff, and so those were pretty cool.
I was going through the Hunger Dogs. I'm read I don't know how many pages in because it's a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm looking at
It's
it now.
pretty crazy. Hunger
Hunger Dogs.
The Hunger Dogs. It should be on here, right?
You can't just find them in a search. You want a link? I got a link for you. It took me forever.
Oh, yeah. Why is
the link? My site's back up.
Oh, okay.
So, here, I'll put you a link in the private chat.
Or is it called New Gods Hunger Dogs or something?
No, it's not. That site's really annoying when it comes to searching.
Hey, Phil.
I put you a.
Oh, you sent me the link?
A link in there. Yeah, hey, Phil. And I think I found it by, I think DC Graphic Novels, what it's called.
All right. Oops. All right.
And if you look at the issue number thingy, it's
right,
there's 7 DC Graphic Novels at that point.
Yeah.
First one was Star Raiders by Elliot Magan and Garcia Lopez. Very cool. That's a cool one, by the way. And what was the second one here? Second was Warlords by Dave Wenzel. He was a well-known artist, Lord of the Rings artist who did Lord of the Rings books and different things. Let's see. Third one was The Medusa Chain by Ernie Colon. The fourth one, because I think Kirby's was the fourth was Kirby, Hunger Dogs. There you go. That's right. And the fifth one, Me and Joe Priest by Greg Potter and Ron Randall. I never bought that one, of course. 6 was, I bought some of these though. Let's see. Metal Zoic. I didn't buy that one, but it's got a weird, crazy Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Kevin O'Neill, Pat Mills. I did buy that because I like their stuff. What was number 7? Number 7 is Space Clusters. I never bought that one. Interesting, though. Then later, DC would come out with a series called DC Science Fiction Graphic Novels. They were adaptations of science fiction books. I don't know if you ever saw any of those. Pretty cool stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, it depends. I'd have to
before, and it sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what's his face? Lonar, or what was the guy's name?
Lonar. Oh, Lonar, right? No.
Yeah, Lonar. Yeah, this is him with the horse. Remember, he found the horse. It was that. It was like that. It was like a couple of pages at the end.
Whatever the hell it was. Yeah.
So I read all this already.
I have not read this since I bought it in the 80s. I can't wait to read this again.
This is the page I'm on this page right now. That's the page I'm on right here. So I read a good chunk of it. Oh.
I consider this to be his final work. There were things later that did bits and pieces of stuff by him, and it had different people finishing and helping and all this kind of stuff. I consider this to be his final work that it was all him. I do anyway. Maybe others don't.
I mean, this is awesome.
Bruce
Berry, Mike Royer, Greg Theakston. I met Greg Theakston a few times. He was pretty animal.
I bought all the top stuff, like Night Glider and all that stuff. I recognized at the time it looked a lot like his very old work, and there's some I knew that his health was failing.
Yeah, he did do a lot of that,
but it's still pretty cool. Like I read it all. Yeah,
this novel is dedicated to my wife Roz, with whom happy times begin. We'll do all that stuff next week.
This is just so good. So we'll go. What did you say, Sean? What did he do for the Tops? What did he do for Tops Comics? Okay, I gotta go.
It was a Captain Glory.
Captain Victory and all that, or
Captain Victory was Pacific.
No, Captain Glory, Bombast, Night Glider.
Bombast, yes. He created them. He did a lot of
Satan
art for him. Satan 6,
yeah.
Tops Comics.
And they were, of course, they were polybagged with an art card.
Yeah,
there's the 90s.
I bought them all.
But yeah, I enjoyed all that. I remember that being hyped up. They even sold those in like grocery stores and stuff too. Captain Glory.
That's right. Tops Comics sure did. That's right. That's true.
Yep. Roy Thomas.
Bombast.
Yeah.
Whoa, Captain Glory. He's colorful.
Yeah, he is.
It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Look at all this. This guy's like, what is he, like a Captain America kind of guy?
kind of a yes. So
Yeah, Patriot man. You know.
Did you guys like Fighting American? Because I thought it was pretty cool.
I liked the Kirby, Simon and Kirby one. I have the hardcover that had all of it, that reprinted all of it. But I've got it back in the 90s.
Thanks.
You said it was created by Jack Kirby.
It's like
it's like, dude, it's like right there.
He didn't do this though. Ditko did the art. Kirby just developed it and created it.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Glory anyway. Super Ducks Kirby Chrome trading card, which I still have.
Yeah, the Kirby Chrome. I remember that.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. He didn't do much of the interior. Let's see. Did he do Bombast? Art? No,
I read the first few of these where the two brothers, like they basically put the guy dies or whatever, right? And he puts his mind into the body. So it's like the one brother's dead. The big hulking brother dies, but the smart brother lives, but then the smart brother's brain goes into the big brother's body.
No.
Did you it's so neat.
Hmm.
I thought this was like super cool.
Dick Ayers, John Severin art on the Bombast. Again, Kirby created them and added Kirby covers, but he didn't do it in the interior.
No.
I always laugh, especially when I go back to think, wow, Kirby working with Roy Thomas. That's weird.
Yeah.
Considering their history.
Yeah.
But it was money.
Well, I'm pretty sure you didn't like the Fighting American. I guess you didn't like the Fighting American Rob Liefeld one, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty epic, and it got me to look at other Fighting American stuff. So it's funny too, because at that time people thought that Rob Liefeld had created that character, and he literally it's like no, I didn't create that. And people are like, oh, Rob Liefeld's ripping off Jack Kirby and all that. It's like no, I'm not. It's they're just but this is insane hatred. These people are like so insane. It's like he's not ripping him off.
Yeah,
but
no, it wasn't.
The next, I guess, really the next thing is gonna the next one's the last one. So Hunger Dogs will be it. And that'll be the last Kirby stream, which is crazy. 19 weeks.
19. Wow,
that's pretty spectacular. 19 weeks of Jack Kirby. Daredevil.
And then some Daredevil. How are we going to start? Now, you want to do, like we talked about, I already talked about it before, but I mean, you want to do like Daredevil from when Miller started as the artist, or when he just started as the writer and artist?
Let's just start. We can just start. I'll show you. I'll show it to you right now.
158, I think, was his first issue.
There it is. That's the icon.
Okay. With Roger McKenzie. I met Roger McKenzie, talked to him for quite a bit at the con way back in the day. Not too long after this came out. Well, a few years after.
So that'll be the next. That'll be the next one.
All right.
So it's not next week. Sorry, like obviously not next week. So it's 158.
158. All right.
That'll be in 2024.
Yeah. In 2024.
Future.
Yeah. So there you go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Frank Miller.
And we'll go up till he leaves, because it'll be like it's a lot of issues. Well, I mean, it's not a lot. It's, let's see. It's
yeah, those are gonna be good.
It's
it's not really that many. Like I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think it's that crazy.
280 something maybe. Let's see. All right, that David. Here we go. All right. So we started at 159, and he continued up until about at least 190 something, I think. Let me go.
So I've got 158 as the first one.
Right. Let's see.
Yeah. So 158. So he goes up to like. I don't think there's that many. Let me see.
Yeah.
It's broken up. No. 158 to 161.
He did miss an issue. He did miss an issue. There was a Ditko reprint in one of them.
Yeah. And then it's like 219, then 226.
Not a Ditko reprint. Okay, 191 would be. Hang on a second to make sure. Yeah, 191 would be his last issue that he wrote, I think, because Alan Brenner did 192.
Right. He's writing. Yeah. You have to figure out what he's writing and what he's doing art on, too.
But he didn't even do the art on that one, on 192.
No. And it's 165 he writes. So
yeah, he left the series. I think 191 was maybe his last one until he went back to do Born Again.
So we got 191 minus 158. So it's only 33. That's like 10, like whatever, 11 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. And then we could do Born Again if you want. I know you did it. I know you.
I did it, but we can still do it if you want to.
We could still do it because we just to close it off.
Sure.
How many issues was Born Again? It was
7.
That
227 through 234, something like that. I think it was 7. Ballpark.
Yeah, and so the thing is like Frank Miller didn't do some of the ones in between. Like I know there's 33 issues, but he didn't do some of the ones in between that, right? So,
well, I think he at a certain point he did them all.
Yeah, there's a few like there's a few where it's like there's just gaps or something like there's 1 or 2 he didn't do and then he was back and then. So do you want to do those anyways, just for the continuity of the story, or does it?
Yeah. You talking about like what 160 something or something?
Yeah, like he didn't do 160. Should we cover it anyways, just for or 161 or I don't know what it was, but like should we just cover it anyway, just to have an order to it, or what do you think, Sean?
Yeah, well, if you think so, yeah.
Like just do them anyway. Just do it till he's like so. It's like he comes in and then he takes it. Like the Jack Kirby ones, like when we did Jimmy Olsen, where there's one where Jack Kirby didn't do it, we just skipped it because it was so random. But for Daredevil, it does continue, I think, right?
Yeah.
162 is a fill-in by Michael Fleischer and Steve Ditko. Michael Fleischer is kind of a weirdo. This was, it's just Ditko Daredevil. It wasn't really fitting in with what McKenzie and Miller were doing. Then you had 163. After that, we went right back to it. And there's actually this one. This might have been the first issue that I really started buying Daredevil again. It's now McKenzie wrote it, if I remember right, but Miller did the art. It's with the Hulk.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, McKenzie wrote it, Miller drew it, and Rubenstein inks, and that was really good. The Hulk.
Yeah, so if he's on it in any capacity, we're gonna do it.
Okay, that's fair.
So if he's the artist, we'll do it. If
we'll just
he's
skip the Ditko one, then I guess, and then because then you have another one after that, which. Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of a flashback to his origin a little bit, but adds more detail to his father and stuff. With McKenzie. Yeah, McKenzie really helped Miller get started and focused as a writer because Miller had only done art at that point up until that point.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and we'll play it by ear, right?
But yeah, after one. What is it? 60s. 162 is the only one that's a fill-in. I think everything after that is Miller.
Yeah. So 158, 159, 160, 161, and then 63, 64, 65, 66, 7. And then I'm just going through because I got them on digital, but I also have the omnibus of it. I'm just seeing what they all cover.
Yeah, it's all other than that one Ditko fill-in. It's all
yeah, 68,
Miller stuff 191.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 81, 82.
And it was a pretty good comic before he took over the writing, but obviously, it got serious because it started with the Elektra stuff when he started writing it. In fact, Roger McKenzie did it, and then Dave McElhinney. I'm looking at one now. I forgot David McElhinney did some of them too. He was a good writer. He was writing Iron Man very well at that point.
Yeah, so 191. So 191 is the last one, right?
Yeah. Now, if you just wanted his writing, Miller wrote from 168 to 191. That's a lot of comics.
Yeah, we'll start with 158 because it's not that many more.
Yeah, there's one non-issue. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
And we could skip the non-issue. Okay. When we get on the second stream, when we get to 191 or whichever the one it was, 162, we'll vet it. We'll look at it and be like, okay, this doesn't look like it has anything to do with anything, so we'll just skip it. Or we could just throw it in there. Or that day we could just skim it. You know what I mean? Like we could do 4 issues we'll just skim it just to be like,
because it has to continue on into the next one, right? This
Right.
is like the age of random stories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have to talk about it. So I won't put it on the graphic, but we'll still talk about it.
Sure. What a time, though, man! That time right there in 1980 when Miller was doing that, I'd never seen anything like it. Never with a comic book ever. I'm a 16-year-old kid that loves comics and still loves superheroes, but I'm kind of, you get to that age, you're attracted to the more out there stuff. You started getting interested in the more, the edgier stuff, if you will. I mean, the book was bi-monthly till like issue 170 something or 171, and I'm seeing the Miller Daredevil, and it's so. it is adult. It's incredible. And again, no one was doing that even with Batman. And Batman had become closer. They'd done a lot of stuff similar in series to that. But man, it was taking the industry by storm at the time.
Yep. Well, yeah, I've got the mega. They released them in smaller. I think they released it in smaller digestible
Some trades.
Yeah, there's 3 trades, but I've got the one big massive hardcover.
Oh, nice.
Which I can't read, so I have it on digital. I actually own on digital only. On digital, I own every Daredevil comic there ever was.
Nice.
It's like I haven't read it all. I was like, you know what? Let's go. Started with number 1. I'm on like issue 30 or something now. I just started with number 1. I'm like, let's just start Daredevil number 1.
Yeah.
And let's just do it and see where I go. I was thinking about doing that from number 1, but I was like, I'll never be able to just, it's just like, there's just no way that would have to be a lifelong, you'd have to have if you were a Daredevil channel, then you would do that. Right.
Yeah, sure.
But,
yes.
But unfortunately I like too many different things. I want to do an Adam West thing where we just go through all the episodes of the Adam West, the 2-parters together.
Love it.
I thought that might be something awesome to do as well, since we've seen it so many times. It's just like there's so many things that we want that to do. There's just like there's not enough time to do these streams.
Yeah, I know.
We need to just stream all. I'm gonna do like maybe I'll do one like epic stream and do like an 8-hour stream and go through like every Adam West Batman. Every Adam West Batman thing there is or whatever. That'd be pretty epic. So the first 3 will be these 3 for Frank Miller Daredevil. So that's not going to be till the 5th of January.
Gotcha. Cool.
So there you go. So in the new year, we're starting the new year off with Fear, or the Man Without Fear. How do you stop a man without fear? You put the fear in him. I know nobody likes that movie, but I thought it was kind of fun. I watched it and bought it. Did you like the I didn't like the alternate version of Daredevil. Of Daredevil, that movie.
Ben Affleck movie? I hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the other one. I don't care because I hated the other movie too much.
Yeah,
Mark D loves that. The director's cut, and it's always on my ass to watch it.
No, I'm going to tell him to get off of it.
It's 25% more Coolio. It's like that's basically what it is.
I don't think it's better. I don't think it's better. So if you don't like that movie, then it'll just be worse.
Yeah, he thinks it's better, and man, I saw it that time in the theater. I was pissed off. I don't want to watch it ever again.
Yeah, like the Netflix show is the best screen interpretation so far.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. First 2 seasons. Especially.
Yeah.
I like season 3. I don't know. Yeah, I still like season 3.
Yeah, me too.
I like some of it, but there's some things that just get slap dead wrong. It pissed me off too much. I can't stand. I hate all the shit with Bullseye in his costume. That didn't happen, and it was went on too freaking long. I hate it, man.
Yeah, he did. Bullseye should have had his Bullseye didn't have his costume. I wish he would have had his black costume. That would have been cool.
Yeah,
it pissed me off. There was some cool stuff in it, but man, it's
still a good show.
Yeah, it is. It was. I wish I could get them on DVD or Blu-ray. You can't find
them. The first 2 are on Blu-ray. I have them.
Nice.
Yeah, not season 3 though. That's not on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, Netflix ever did that? Wow.
And they lost everything before, so I've got Luke Cage season 1. I think I have Jessica Jones season 1, but I'm not sure. I don't have Defenders. I don't have Iron Fist. I don't have any of those.
If Disney wants to make money, maybe they could do that. Like they're releasing stuff on Blu-ray now, just really expensive. But
I bought Mandalorian season 1 and 2.
It's gonna go down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it is. And I also bought. Plug your ears, Clobby. I also bought WandaVision.
You love WandaVision.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Yeah,
I actually watched it twice. I like WandaVision.
How dare you buy something I don't approve of? Who do you think you are?
I dare anything. I am Skeletor. I love the Masters of the Universe movie. That's a top 20 favorite movie of all time. So does anyone have any interest in doing their, I mean, like, does anyone have any interest in doing their DC EU, like, not just tier ranking, but just ranking, like the whole, do you have any interest in doing that?
That'd be fun.
I'd do it maybe. Yeah.
There's not, the reason I'm saying there's not that many.
And you're just doing the movies.
And they're
not just the movies, no shows.
They're no good, so that's easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might actually be pretty funny because there's only like 3 that are actually like somewhat okay.
Yeah.
So it's like all the other ones are pretty shitty.
I have to look at the list, but it's like, I don't know.
Well, it's easy. You could do them in 2s because it's like there's the 2 Shazams. You're either okay with both of them or you hate them both. The 2 Aquamans, which you're either okay with or you hate them both. Yeah. The only polarizing one will be Wonder Woman because people don't like the second one, but the first one's really good.
Even the okay ones are imperfect. Like it's like the whole like Clobby, when you said that like about Shazam, I was like, yeah, no, you're 1,000% correct.
About which one?
Where Shazam doesn't have the wisdom of Solomon, so he's
I hate that so much. Yeah,
he's Shazam or whatever.
It's like.
Yeah,
why do that? I know that it takes from the comics, and the comics took a wrong turn when they did that.
Yeah, I don't blame that movie. And you know what, Clobby, you had said this too. Listen, that is the comics. Those movies are the comics. I was reading those comics. I was like, hey, this is it, the family and all that, the Shazamly or whatever.
Yeah.
But that is not the proper Shazam, but that is the comics. So this is one of these, what are you supposed to do? Like as a filmmaker, like, they're like, here, do these comics. Oh, okay. And then he did them, but it's not Shazam. So what do you do? Like, what's like, how do you rate that then? You just say, it's not my Shazam. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Like Nerdman likes those movies because he likes Shazam from reading those comics. He's like, well, that is the comics. I'm like, Nerd, remember you met Nerdman last week or the week before? Yeah. So he likes the Shazam movies because he likes those comics because those are the comics he read. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, it's the comics. That's pretty cool. I'm like, ooh, it is the comics, but it's not the ones that I like. But I still kind of like those movies for just funness. I still kind of like those movies just for throwaway fun, cheesy, But
the Shazam movie?
Yeah. Part 2 I like.
The 2 of them are cool. I don't know.
Like, it's not Shazam, really.
I can't. If I'm just sort of okay and I'm not that angry about some shit, I can take a so-so movie and find the positives in it. I mean, if it were for, he's pretty cool. What's his name? I like Zachary Levi. If they didn't have the idiotic shit with him walking around acting like really stupid and Captain Sparkle fingers and this kind of crap.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Too many times I get aggravated with it. If it wasn't so aggravated, I'd probably be a little easier to get along with it. But I liked it enough when I went to the theater, but then I came back and I started thinking about things like pissing me off.
Yeah, but it's a battle of the basement, basically. It's like they're all bad, but you have to rank which one's the best one and which one's the worst one. And it's like, but they're all awful.
Well, we all know the best one is very easy. My second best one, everyone will hate me, but other than that, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna get in trouble by the Zack Snyder fans for my bottom ones, and then I'm gonna get in trouble from everyone else for my second favorite one. But then everyone will agree on the first.
I probably don't have one that I would rate over a 5. I don't know.
5 out of 10. What about Wonder Woman? No.
Not even that. I mean, I might be about a 5.
5 out of 10 for Wonder Woman Part 1.
Probably.
Wow.
It's decent enough and borderline okay enough to that last act that just kind of gets balls apart. I hate Ares in it, and
he sucks.
Really care. I mean, it's not like it's terrible. I don't think that means if I give us anything in the Snyder verse or DCU, a 5 or something, that means I didn't hate it. I mean, that's like high praise. I can't think of another one. What are some of the other ones? I can't think of one. If you ask me to give
There's
something,
the Shazams, the Aquamans. There's not 16 movies.
5s.
What? Hold on.
There might be. I mean, they shot them out so much.
They got 2 Suicide Squad movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are 16.
There's 16.
16.
Yeah.
Well, I ranked them in about 2 seconds because
there's 37 Marvel ones. So I mean,
yeah, hold on. There's 2 Wonder Womans. There's 2 Aquamans. There's 2 Shazams. There's 2 Suicide Squads. There's the Zack Snyder trilogy. There's the Birds of Prey, the 2 B movies, Birds and Blue.
I didn't see Birds of Prey. Is the only one I did not see of all those.
Yeah.
And I never.
Well, I'm pretty confident that you would despise it. So
thank you. I'll let you rate it for me. You can say this is Clobby's rating.
Well, it's fighting for the bottom. So
yeah.
That's the one I just don't care. I'll just leave it blank.
Well, Harley Quinn is pretty awesome, and then everyone else is the worst character. Like everyone else is gutter trash, and it's like they ruined Cassandra Cain. They keep saying we need more diversity. They keep saying we need female heroes. Well, you had a Japanese ninja Batwoman or Batgirl, and you turned her into a dopey chubby kid, and you're like, but you ruined. Cassandra Cain is one of these. Oh, we need to have like a Japanese character, and you had one. She was a ninja, and you're like, at least she's a ninja. Like everyone's like Cassandra Cain because she's a ninja, right? You're like, that's kind of cool. And then they turn her into this dopey street kid who's like pickpocketing. I'm like, Cassandra Cain is a ninja. What? And then nobody got mad at this because nobody knew who Cassandra Cain was. So they gave it a pass. So, that was okay. It's like, no, it's awful. And Huntress is awful.
Right.
Who else is in that movie?
Black Canary is supposedly
awful.
Right?
She's awful. And Harley Quinn is not one of the Birds of Prey. So I don't understand this movie. This was the most baffling movie of all time. You're like, okay, Harley Quinn is not part of the Birds of Prey, so why is she in this at all? You ruined the actual Birds of Prey, and I read that comic and liked it. So you ruined them. And Harley Quinn was cool. She's fun. Margot Robbie's cool in it, but you're like, this is not her movie, and it's all about how she's becoming a good guy now. It's like, but she's not a good guy. She's a stinking piece of trash who kills people. How is she a good guy now? I can't stand that.
The release order, looking back at it now,
the order
is baffling. Like it's but it's like Man of Steel, okay, Superman.
That's
and the second one was Batman versus Superman.
Right, where he dies.
The third one isn't Wonder Woman. The third one is Suicide Squad.
That's true. And then
it's Wonder Woman, and then it's Justice League.
And
then it's Aquaman. And like, what are you doing? Like, what's happening here? Like, introduce guys, and then like, why is Suicide Squad your third movie? Like, who the hell are these guys? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Suicide Squad. Who needs that shit?
Yeah.
I mean, my highest one would probably be either one of the Aquamans, maybe the second one, actually,
like Part 1 or whatever. Yeah,
I might give it slightly like maybe a 6. You know, it's a mildly.
It's one of the more enjoyable ones.
Yeah, I think so.
But once again, it's wrong. It's
nothing would go above a 6 that I can think of.
Yeah,
not one that I can think of.
DVS, I don't know where that's going to rank for me.
Oh, I got me. We're allowing zeros, aren't we?
Pardon?
Well, you're going to put them in order, so you can do them
zeros. Yeah, but
you put them in order.
I was talking about ratings, though, too. Like a rating, like something's a 1 or a 10. You know, 1 out of 10 rating. I don't have them ranked or anything yet, but I'm just saying that if 0 is a ranking, you know.
Yeah, you can. We're gonna just put them in order, like the way you did it with your
zeros. Oh no, I got you that, but I'm just saying, as far as I just said, I don't have one. There's not one of those movies that I would give on the 0 to 10 scale. I know it's 1 to 10, but I'm cheating. But 0 to 10 that I would give above.
We can
maybe
give 0.
6, maybe
you can give a 0.
Yeah.
Well, my actual rating would be different. My rating will not reflect my order.
Yeah,
because I'm not an idiot. I understand when movies have flaws, but I still like it anyways. So like, because I go with characters, when I'm rating what I like, I go by the characters. So I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I like seeing her as Wonder Woman. I like watching her fight and fly around and fight people. So you know that I'm going to like the Wonder Woman movies, even though I know that there's flaws in both films. I think both films have flaws. So my rating of those might not reflect the order in which they appear in the rank. Like I might say, I don't know, that this movie is a better film than this movie as a movie, but I like this one more because I like seeing Wonder Woman. Like for me, when Wonder Woman kills people in the Zack Snyder Justice League, that really made me angry. Yeah, so, but like honestly, Blue Beetle's a pretty awful film. So true. That's where I'm torn. Like I would say that, you know, as a movie, if you didn't know anything, if you just wiped your mind and watched a movie, Blue Beetle's like really awful.
They released 4 movies this year.
Wow, that's right.
This year. Shazam, it's like I can't believe that Shazam was here.
Blue Beetle and
Flash.
Shazam, Flash, Blue Beetle, and
Aquaman.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you're just trying to get them out of the freaking way. It's like, okay, done.
We're done.
Yeah, 2024 is going. Yeah. So I'm torn on stuff like that because I'm not ranking it based on, I'm not going to do my ranking based on my actual space rating system where I give a movie whatever out of 10. If I did that, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom would probably be the highest because I gave that an 8.
Yeah.
So, well, no, I think I like Wonder Woman better anyways, though, than Aquaman, just because I like Wonder Woman in general a bit better. But and Aquaman, the problem is that for me, Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman, but Jason Momoa is not Aquaman.
No.
But maybe Aquaman Lost Kingdom is a more fun movie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah, I'd say it's a lot more fun than that.
Yeah, but then he's not Aquaman.
I'd probably give that one a 6.5 to a close to 7 at least. So.
It's distracting. We talked about this. It's distracting.
Oh, Sean and Steve are so mean. I can't. Yeah. They're laughing. They're tackling.
It's distracting seeing him in the classic costume, like at least the color scheme. But he's this overly developed big muscle man.
He's like a big Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, it's like he's in cosplay or something.
Aquaman.
Yeah, he's way too big. It's like you should have told me, you know what? I get you're working out for this role, but calm down. Like, god damn.
Yeah,
agreed.
Listen, Sean, how many pull-ups can you do, buddy? Listen.
A lot, because I weigh less. That's
no, you can't do that.
Exactly.
You can't do any. You can't do one. You can't even.
I haven't done pull-ups in a long time.
You can't do one. We're doing them next time we come over to my place.
I'll do a pull-up for you.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
I slap my muscles.
All these puny people are all jealous of Jason Momoa's muscularity. It's like, yeah, no. Who's the guy that switched the heads? Was that you, Clobberin, that told me someone took the 2 figures because they came out with Orm as a figure and they came out with Aquaman figures.
I think I don't know. Minimus saw some figure where they had them together.
Yeah, and they swapped the heads.
He said he wanted to buy it so he could swap. I don't know if he did it, but somebody.
Well, if you put Patrick Wilson's head,
he should be on there.
That looks perfect.
He's Aquaman.
Yeah, he's Aquaman.
That's one thing I sort of liked about the movie. He became Aquaman in the damn movie, for what I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he's Aquaman. We said that in the theater. We're like, wait a minute, this guy's
like Aquaman. He looks like Aquaman.
Yeah, he looks better.
He did have he was bad before, but he was a good guy, and he became good.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie. Really, the best stuff for me is when they're together, and some of the goofiness, fun stuff of it. So,
yeah.
I never liked Patrick Wilson in his other movies, but like he's pretty good in this one.
As a Watchmen fanatic, I actually thought he was great as Dan Dreberg in Watchmen.
I liked him I liked him as in Watchmen.
I'm judging him too much for all the horror movies he's in, where he's just
wood. Right? He's fine in those.
But he was perfect as Dan in Watchmen. Yeah. Even though I have a lot of problems with Watchmen as a Watchmen, but the casting's not one of them, really. And he and Jackie Earle Haley.
Shit, yeah. Jackie Earle Haley's the bloody master. That guy was awesome.
And as someone who loved, of course I love Rorschach, but I always loved Night Owl as well in the comic.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, they couldn't cast him better. He was really good.
Yeah.
To go from that to playing Aquaman, the real Aquaman, even though he's Orm.
Yeah. It is weird. But see, that's what I'm saying. So Aquaman, because Aquaman himself is not Aquaman, the film might be better, but I'm going to go with Wonder Woman because I like the character more. So even if I rank it differently in my rating, You know what I mean?
She's
Like
pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't have cast her as Wonder Woman necessarily, but she does okay. She's beautiful. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah,
she's not
and
like
she's
a big
cool, though.
Amazon or anything, though. They need a lot of camera tricks to make you believe she's a big woman, big tall woman.
Yeah, but
because she's a tiddler. She's not big.
Well, she's tall. She's not big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful now. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't like the accent much, to be honest with you. I don't think it works for Wonder Woman.
I like the accent.
I got so used to Linda Carter, and even that lady, the young lady that does it on Justice League. You know, I got used to her just sounding like us. Wonder Woman sounding like us.
Yeah.
So
no, I like the accent, but nobody beats Linda Carter. Obviously, that's like that.
But I'm not even talking about looks in this game. I'm just talking about her. I don't think.
Yeah, and they gave her like dialogue that they shouldn't have, and like that whole monologue she has in that Snyder cut makes me laugh. It's like they cut him Darkseid, and he just goes on and on. It's like, oh my god, how does she even know that? It's hieroglyphics. It's like, what does he have, a name tag or so? Anyways, whatever.
I can't defend anything in the Snyder cut, but I still won't tolerate any Gal Gadot negativity. So I'm
in real life she act like a total moron. That's a shame, but yeah.
Well, I'm not her friend, so
which is a shame because she actually was seemed pretty base before that. But
I think she's okay. I think she was trying to toe the line, and then she's just
like the Disney thing. She's
because she was before that she was completely normal.
Yeah, some of the dumb shit she said during the coup, but yeah.
I know, but everyone was weird on that. They're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do in that. They're trying to find a place.
I don't hate her, dude. I'm just being, without hating them. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, peeps. Let's what's going on everyone? Sean, are you doing anything? Or are you just incognito mode or whatever?
I'm incognito. I'm gonna. Next week I have off, so it's Christmas, but like after that, then I'll start. I have a whole bunch of ideas for videos. I want to do videos. Maybe next year I'll do streams because I want to get in on all this. So yeah, I have a lot of great ideas for streams. So I mean, there's plenty of comics no one ever talks about that are awesome. So
we could do Golden Age. I've been reading. Oh man, we got a show coming up. I'm gonna try to get some Star Spangled comics with Robin. I love Robin, like Dick Grayson Robin, original Robin. Like I think I always say Superman's my favorite, but I think like deep down there's a little voice in it's really Robin, isn't it? You just don't want to say it because Superman's cooler.
Yeah.
There's just something about Robin. I love Robin. I have so many Robin toys. It's like even Damien. I'm like, screw it, I'll buy Damien. I know you hate Damien. I'm like, I still like Damien. Yeah. I know you hate him. That's fine. You're allowed to hate Damien.
Who doesn't hate Damien?
I don't hate him. I like him anyways. I don't know.
You. I think you really do hate him. You just want to admit it.
No, I do like him. I bought all the toys. But Dick Grayson's obviously the best. But I love Robin. So, anyways, but like the Star Spangled comics with Robin are awesome. I would love to do a Star Spangled cartoon and have Robin, Robot Man, Star Spangled Kid, and Liberty Bell, and have it like 4 different cartoons, or rotate them. It's always a Robin cartoon and then with someone else.
Yeah,
it'd be so cool.
I'm all over it.
Anyways,
I'm all over that.
All right, Clobby, what's going on? Where are you off to tonight?
Well, the Nick and the comic shop boys tonight are doing 4 more Christmas comics. If I feel like it, I might join them. At this stage, I don't know if I feel like going out being on doing anything, but either way, but they'll be on there if you want some more comic stock out there, folks, and you want to go. The boys are a great bunch of guys. That's 8 p.m., 8:30, 9:30 Eastern. And they're talking, they're going to be reviewing 4 more Christmas comics, which I haven't read all of yet and probably won't. And tomorrow night, the next 2 weeks, Raquel's going to be on shore leave, of course, for Saturday Night Star Trek. But I'll be there talking talking Star Trek the next 2 weeks, just not reviewing episodes and feature. Instead, I'll be just talking basic open Star Trek talk, having a little fun, hanging with the gang. And then, let's see, no Geekery on Mark's channel because of Christmas Eve, but I'll be here Christmas night on my channel, just talking, just geeking out, for whatever, for comics talk. And there you go. Just, basically, thanks for having me, man. I really do appreciate it. This is always the greatest fun.
Awesome. Well, we're going to be back 1 week from today for the final. I'm actually a bit sad at the final 4th one, which is really crazy. I can't believe it.
A big one.
It's going to be a good one next week. No, so nothing on Christmas. I don't know what everyone celebrates. I'll say Merry Christmas. I can throw in Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
People get upset later.
Anyone gets upset up that can bite it.
Well, it's Christmas time, so
it's Christmas time. So what it is, yeah.
I
don't celebrate it.
Yeah, happy holidays. This.
Happy holidays. All right, everybody. Until next time.
Good night, everybody.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.